Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Liberty, Kentucky, where tonight the Golden Lions football edition has traveled to Liberty to take on the Liberty Casey County Rebels for the first district game of the year, as both teams are 0-0 in district play. Coming into tonight's action, looking to get the patented first win of the year. We're down here in the brand new facilities for Casey County, and it's Dr. Caleb Gresham, Jeff Jacobs, and Scott Boland going to bring you all the action tonight on the Golden Lions Sports Network here from the Countryside BP Studios.
It is more than just grass, concrete, aluminum, and steel. It was a fortress, a battleground, our field of dreams. Those Friday night lights glowing from the heart of town summoned a community. Dressed in cardinal red and gold, we came. It is stained with blood, sweat, tears, and triumphs. From the stands, joyous celebrations, generations of first kisses, and secrets one would never tell. This was our home. This was Die House. But with every sunset is a sunrise. What new memories await? What new heights are possible? How high now can we set the bar? People make this place. And wherever those lights shine bright on Friday night, we will find and we will come. Because tradition lives here. We are GC.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, your hometown Dairy Queen, First Southern National Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, Garrard County Schools, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome, folks, to Liberty, Kentucky tonight, where the Garrard County Golden Lions have traveled down to take on the Rebels of Casey County. Garrard County heads into Liberty tonight for the first time in a while in hopes of extending their winning streak to 4 games. It's a feat we've not accomplished since 2015. Garrard County holds a 22-4 series lead against the Rebels. Last year, the Golden Lions topped Casey 24-13 on the strength of 215 yards passing and a touchdown pass from Justin Parsons to Hayden Elliman. Malachi Simmons also scored 2 rushing touchdowns in Lancaster. Garrard County is 9-3 all-time in Liberty. Although they have lost their last 2 trips, Garrett's last victory at Casey County was a 42-6 romp in 2008. This week's game is the first of 3 district games for the Golden Lions, as Garrard and Casey have been in the same district numerous times over the years, with the Golden Lions holding 11-2 advantage in district games. Coach Gresham, Dr. Gresham, as you guys well know him, had the opportunity to sit down today and talk to head coach Spencer Crutchfield. Let's listen in to the comments that Coach Crutchfield had this morning.
I'm here with head coach Spencer Crutchfield of the Garrard County Golden Lions. Coach, the Golden Lions face Casey County tonight here in Liberty. Coach, coming into this game on a 3-game win streak, so a lot of good positive momentum for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've talked all year about, you know, stacking days and stacking wins, and you know, our guys have bought into that, just trying to come in each day and just prepare and make sure we're winning the day. And our theme, you know, run the day is, you know, just make sure you're making the most of the day. And, you know, our guys have done that and bought into that theme. And, you know, we've been able to have 3 games in a row where we've played pretty well and executed.
So, Coach, you know, the tonight, the real season kind of starts, right, as district play starts here in Liberty here tonight. So kind of what are some takeaways that you've seen so far kind of heading into the district play for the Golden Lions?
Well, you know, we've really been pushing our guys to, you know, win the battle of physicality and make sure that we're executing and we don't beat ourselves, and we're trying to limit mistakes. And, you know, they've kind of bought into that theme, and, you know, our O-line and D-line have gotten better day in and day out. And, you know, each game I feel like they're getting better and getting more reps, especially being as young as they are. And you know, they've took on the challenge of being physical, and I think our team has kind of adopted that challenge as well of being physical, and that's just kind of how we are and who we're built to be. And you know, they've kind of thriving in that now and taking ownership of it. So, you know, hopefully we can continue to do that, and we continue to work our passing game and make sure we're cleaning up some coverage issues in the back end, and just building off each day. Yeah, and Coach, I tell you, you know, I was at the Garrard Middle School playoff game last night at Garrard Middle, and man, the future is bright. You know, that middle school team was undefeated and had a big win in the conference semifinals last night. Yeah, absolutely. You know, Coach Cook does a great job with those guys, and they're a really talented group. And you know, we've heard for 3 years now how talented they are, and you know, they continue to work and continue to strive to get better. And like you said, you know, the culmination, they took some bumps over the years, and they're getting to show what they're capable of now. And, you know, we can't wait to get them here at the high school. So, Coach, what can we expect tonight from Casey County offensively and defensively? Offensively, you know, they do a few different things. They're going to spread it out a little bit and try to get in space, and, you know, try to run the quarterback a little bit and quick game rollout. And then they'll get in some I formation, try to run it at you a little bit as well. And so they're kind of multiple in that way. And then defensively, they've shown a few different fronts, but they mainly base out of a 4 front and are pretty aggressive and try to get upfield and cause penetration. So, if you're not able to, handle the penetration and you're not ready for multiple blitzes, then, they can cause you some issues.
So, Coach, give us some keys to victory here in Liberty tonight.
We like each week, I say this: we got to win the line of scrimmage. We got to be the most physical team, and we got to make sure that we limit mistakes and we don't beat ourselves.
Good deal. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
There you have it, folks. That was the pregame comments of head coach Spencer Crutchfield and Dr. Caleb Gresham. Make sure you tell everybody, folks, if you can't get down here, that we will be broadcasting here live from Liberty. We're going to take a break as we pay tribute to our great country with the playing of our national anthems, Garrett County Golden Lion football, here on the Golden Lion Sports Network in the Countryside BP studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome back, folks, to lovely Liberty, Kentucky.
It's a who's who down here in Liberty.
It's a who's who down here in Casey County. It's Casey County School System under the direction of Dr. Barry Lee.
Talk to me.
As we have Dr. Barry Lee up here with Dr. Justin Pendleton, as they are going to be the ones that will be running the show tonight.
We're putting Justin on
the
at some
press
point
box,
tonight.
baby, as it is about game time down here in Liberty.
What a beautiful evening it is.
Beautiful evening, looking over the sunset sunset there where you have
getting better than this.
man, where you can see the mountains. Lori Ann Majunkin checks in tonight, says, let's go, GC.
Let's go.
As our man Sean Allen Sinkhorn says, oh yeah. Beat the Rebels. Kathy Denham checks in.
Let's go.
Let's go, Golden Lions. And I put my cursor in the wrong spot. Miss Hacker checks in, says, let's go, Lions. So does Leela Moberly, says, go, Garrett County, beat those Rebels. As she's checking in on Big Brian. Man, I'm so glad to have Brian back and his lovely family. As my man Dre Moon says, let's go, GC. Let's get that win. Dude, I've been seeing some of those cleats, brother. I've been seeing those cleats you made for Lightning for Camp Peak. Those things look really good. Coach Gresham, welcome back, first and foremost. We missed you last week. Willie and I had a hard time Jeff was trying to corral us both, and it was a little tough for Jeff.
So I'm the one that stabilizes it.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Is there a doctor in that? Normally, I told Willie I can't have anybody that knows as little as I do. We have to have somebody that does. But Coach, district play always fall back to 0-0. Obviously, what are some keys to tonight's broadcast?
Well, I tell you, Scott. I mean, first and foremost, y'all did a great job last week. Had a great trip to Oxford. Man, walking out of that stadium with a win is a memory I'll never forget. And I'll tell you, tonight is what it's all about, because what Coach Crutchfield said in our pregame interview, what you just alluded to, Scott, is the real season starts tonight.
That's right.
And, man, Garrard County comes into this game here in Casey County with a lot of positive momentum on its side. I get really excited even just thinking about it. Got a lot of text over this past weekend. People are starting to notice what's happening in Lancaster, Kentucky. And, man, it's great to see. I've got a lot of just, when you win, when you stack some wins, people start really getting excited. And that's kind of what's starting to happen here, Scott. So, I think number one, in terms of keys to the game tonight, is kind of keeping that momentum going. Kind of keeping this play that we've seen here in the last couple of weeks, keep improving, because now it's all about getting into the playoffs and working on your playoff seed.
No doubt about it. And like you said, a beautiful night for football, and it is just one of those nights where you just have to come ready to play. You can't ever, when you look ahead is when bad things happen. So tonight is one of those games where you just got to come and bring it. And like Coach Crutchfield said in your conversation with him earlier, stacking days of practice, stacking weeks of practice, and stacking good games. Jennifer Carmichael said, let's go, boys. Get a big win. Brittany Lindinger says, go, Lions. Keep up the winning streak. Our man Jason Turner says, go, GC. London, thunder and lightning in the forecast, buddy. You're going to see a little thunder and lightning tonight with no clouds. We're going to have a weather anomaly tonight here in Liberty. But Jeff, first and foremost, before we go any further, we had a chance to stop in the metropolitan of Houstonville, Kentucky.
We
did to eat, and we ate at Ray's Pizza. I need your reviews. Come on, Jeff. Tell me your reviews.
To me. Rarely do you talk to me. You usually talk to the good doctor.
I want to know your reviews on
It was
Ray's
good.
Pizza.
I had the wrap. I wish I had gotten the pizza.
I'll tell you what. I had the wrap, too. It was really good. I was very, very impressed. It was funny because we talked to one of our coaches that lives in Houstonville. I said, we stopped at Houstonville to eat. And he goes, we're at Ray Pizza. He said, that's it. That's all.
Choices.
That's all it was. But no,
that's my neck of the woods, though.
Well, that is. That's just right down the road from you. We are just south of 9 minutes before tonight's kickoff action here in Liberty. We're going to take one more break, and we come back. We're going to talk about details to tonight's football game with the Casey County Rebels. This is Garrett County Golden Lion Football on the Golden Lion Sports Network in the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back, folks, here in Liberty, Kentucky, where we are just about 5 minutes away from kickoff of this district opening district contest of the year. Tiffany Jones checks in and says, let's go Garrett County. My main man, Donovan Barnes, watching tonight. He says, let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, Donovan, this is going to be a big night, buddy.
Hey, it's always a big night when Justin Pendleton's
here next to us as he's running the clock.
What's up, guys?
Clock extraordinaire.
Let's go.
As you're liable to see Justin show up at just about any place, as he'll keep the clock at Casey County. You'll see him at Pulaski. You may see him at Somerset or Rockcastle. If any officials or coaches, players, or have been around this area, you guys are familiar with our man Justin Pendleton. The Bowling family was watching in tonight. The Bowling Cafe was on point today. I tell you, it seems like a long time. It was today. It actually seems like it's been a while. But they're Ava and Emma Bolin are in there watching the game tonight at Bowling Cafe. Hello, girls. Jeremy Bowl says, "What's the keys to the game?"
So here's the keys to the game, Jeremy Bowl.
Let's go.
So Garrett County's got to play a clean game. Kind of take care of the football, not put the ball on the ground, not get behind the chains with some penalties. And I think, the last 3 or 4 weeks, you've really heard a consistent message from Spencer Crutchfield, head coach of the Garrett County Gold Lions, about physicality. Continue being physical. Man, we have seen this running game in the likeness of thunder and lightning take control of these football games the last 3 weeks. So definitely the keys to the game is kind of keeping this ground to pound game going for Garrett County.
Mandelier says, let's go Garrett County, as we're just about 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from tonight's kickoff. Garrett County in the yellow pants with the white jerseys and the patented gold numbers, as we've grown to love so much on the road. Also, they have their Cardinal helmets with the Power G on the side. Casey County will win the toss, and they will elect to receive, as Casey County is going to be in the baby blue. It's called something. What kind of blue is that? Is
powder.
It powder blue with
That's
red numerals and a white.
Yeah, Mississippi was the same way.
white helmet. As we have a interesting setup here, folks, as right behind us, this is a triple-decker.
Yep.
As right behind us is a very small circular staircase that Coach Turner right now is ascending up through there with lots of
He's loving
lots
it,
of
too.
grace.
Yeah.
Lots of grace. Come on through here, buddy, as we're going to get Casey County's coaches up in through there, too, as we are in a weird spot as far as where we're standing.
It's kind of like what you would see on like a small sailing ship on the ocean.
It is. It's kind of what you'd see in maybe a submarine.
Let's go. Garrett County's taking the field.
Or somewhere in that neighborhood, as Garrett County is taking the field tonight, as they will be kicking off to the Rebels to start tonight's contest.
And I tell you, Scott, this first possession for Garrett County, let's set the tone defensively, right?
Let's set the tone.
And let's be honest. Looking at the scores, Casey County has been kind of limited on what they've been able to do offensively this year, Scott. So love to see Garrett County's defense come out, kind of set the tone for this ball game, and kind of get the ball immediately back to the Garrett County offense.
My man Willie Hoskins checks in, says, "Let's go GC," as does Beverly Element, says, "Let's go Lions," and our girl India Harvey checks in.
Let's go.
Says, "Let's go GC." Here you go. Here's the one you've been waiting for, Coach. Billy Goldsmith.
Oh, the Hall of Famer.
Good luck tonight, says we seem
The
to be
Hall of
getting
Famer.
better every week. Let's keep it up. Go Golden Lions. Sorry, buddy. Come on through here. As we're
Sorry, Coach.
I tell you, Scott, I was worried. I told Coach Boone Goldsmith just about 30 minutes ago. I was like, man, the Hall of Famer usually texts me, kind of fired up for the game, and I hadn't heard from him. So, man, he just sent me a text, too. So it definitely kind of calms my nerves here. Scott, I want to give our man TD a big shout-out. He's a blues artist from Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, download his new song, Love Me No More, on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. So I told our great friend Indy I'd make sure I give the man, the myth, the legend, TD, a shout-out tonight.
I love it. We had a chance. Obviously, he is a phenomenal guitarist and musician, but, man, he's such a great guy. We had the opportunity to sit down and talk to him a while back, and just a really cool dude, just a really cool guy to hang out with. Our first "we're really jealous of you" comment tonight goes to Amy Logan, as she says she's watching from Destin, Florida tonight. Says, "Go
goodness.
GC." Number 5 and number 10. That would be Jagger Wood and Trey Grubbs. Garrett County now set to kick off tonight's action, as they will be kicking off to the Rebels of Casey County. Zach Daly waiting on the white hat to blow this one into action. And we are off, folks, as this is going to sail to about the 20-yard line, hit the ground, and almost recovered by Garrett County right off the bat.
Wow.
But it's going to go out of bounds, as I couldn't tell exactly who it was for Garrett County. They got their hands on it, but it did go out of bounds. As these patented gold numbers, Coach, are hard to see.
Now, I do like the yellow pants. I mean,
like
the yellow pants matches my shirt. I mean, out of all three of us, what's happening with the yellow shirts here?
Well,
I'm the one who's been loyal all year.
Hey, we fell apart. You know how that goes. It's hard to stay consistent. Sean Mobley said, "Let's go.
Let's
Show
go.
the Rebels how hard we can hit them tonight." Helen Ann Vickers says, "Gary and Helen Ann watching in from Lancaster, Kentucky. Let's go GC." Jessica Atala all the way from Garrett County Middle School says, "Let's go Garrett County," as Garrett County is their normal starters tonight, as in a pistol formation is Casey County, as they are going to turn and hand this one off quickly. It looks like Clements, as Garrett County was ready for that play, as there was no gain.
Well, the Hammer did a great job there, Scott. The Hammer kind of felt the running back going, that side of the field, and Ethan Vines coming off get off the block and made a big tackle. Kind of limited only 1 yard gain there for Casey County.
Casey County Rebels under center tonight is going to be Zeke Singleton, as he is a quarterback and a cornerback senior for the Rebels. Going to get most of the carries tonight will be number 10 and Mark Clements, as they do kind of hand the ball around quite a bit, as they've got 4 or 5 different Rebels that will run the football tonight. As Singleton's going to take the snap. He's going to put this one in the belly of Clements, as going to gain 4 for the Rebels, maybe 3. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I tell you, JoJo, our main man, Trent Nyson, did a great job of kind of coming off his block, as well as Landon Lee for Garrett County. Kind of setting up a 3rd and 6 yards here for Casey County.
Michelle White says, let's go.
Let's go.
As it's time to get a big win here, folks. If I miss your shout-out tonight, we apologize again. It's a little bit of a different setup.
Hey, you know, we talked about the middle school. I mean, Michelle White's daughter was cheering.
Right.
I mean, I loved watching her cheer
listen,
last
those
night.
cheerleaders, those middle school cheerleaders
goodness.
are they're on fire, man. They're
could hear
ready to go.
You could hear them pretty
They
well.
do a great job. They really do a great job. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Rebels, again in pistol formation. Singleton awaiting the snap as he's going to keep this one and roll out to the left, trying to get in spaces. Singleton as JoJo is going to run him down.
He's going to be short.
He will be short as Big Nate Daugherty and that is Malachi Simmons are in on the final stop where it's going to be 4th and about 2 for the Rebels.
Yeah, I tell you, and Casey County's not really looking to get their punt team on the field here, Scott. I'm not sure if they're going to snap the ball. This might be one of those you line up and have to have eye discipline.
Man,
you're learning, Coach.
I'm learning. If I'm one thing, I can be taught. After 17 or 18 times, I'm going to figure this baby out.
That's what Ashley tells me.
That's right. It takes me a while. Kim Hewlett checks in and says, let's go, Garrard County. She's seen some Garrard County football over the years. It is going to be 4th and 2, KG, as Casey County. You're right. I will be surprised if they snap the ball. However, they are going to have –
and they got the play clock running down, too,
to
Scott.
the short side, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And they do snap the football as the quarterback is going to keep it and roll out to the left side. As he's going to try to get there, we can't see.
He's short.
It's going to be short
as
Jagger Wood did a really nice job knocking him out of bounds. And I do believe he's going to be short.
Yeah, he's short. That's going to be Garrard County football.
It was hard for us to see. It's going to be Garrard County football and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I tell you, Scott, I think they held Ethan Vines on 3rd and 4th down and didn't necessarily get the call. But, man, Garrard County's still doing a great job of kind of preventing a first down for Casey County there.
Our friend Carolyn Scott checks in, says, let's go, Garrard County. As she is watching from Lancaster, as I get to see Miss Carolyn at church on Sundays, as she is always the most pleasant lady, always got a smile on her face. As Garrard County is going to have it 1st and 10. Parsons with Thunder in the backfield, and Malachi Simmons as he's going to flip it out to Malachi as he's got some room. He's on the left side. He makes one person miss. He gets knocked down as that's going to be just short of the first down marker.
He gained about 9 yards there, Scott. Good job there on first down, kind of getting Malachi out there on the perimeter. Ethan Vines pulling out there. The Whitefielder doing a good job of kind of sealing his guy and kind of picking up a big 9 yards on that first down for Garrard County.
Bryson Wesley, the running back and safety junior for Casey County with the stop. Garrard County now is going to have its 2nd and 1. 8 minutes and 54 seconds to go, and the clock is running here in the first quarter on your Irvin Group scoreboard. Parsons under center this time. He's going to give this one to Cam Peak as Cam's going to have the ball. Motormall first down. What a move as he gets a move back up to the middle, knocked out of bounds at about the 12-yard line where Garrard County will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're going to call holding on Garrard County. I think they're going to call it on Jagger out there. I'm not so sure about that. It looked to me like Jagger kind of put the Casey County defender on his back, and a little disappointing for me because they sure could have called two on Casey County there on that first possession, and they didn't.
So it's going to be a back-up situation for Garrard County. They will repeat the 2nd down. It's a spot foul, so it'll be 10 yards from where they held, correct?
It is. So talk to us about the cool thing going on with Mike Elliman this weekend.
So Mike Elliman, if you're not familiar with the honor guard, he gets the opportunity to fly out tomorrow. He's taking his oldest son with him as they're going to fly to Washington, D.C. Lots of great things. Man, it couldn't happen to a nicer fella. The only 2 people I've known to do that is he and Jerry Browning, and that is just such a cool opportunity. We're so thankful for Mike and the Elliman family, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow, my friend. This is going to go over the head of Justin Parsons as he gets one to pick up and throws it into no man's land. Are they going to throw that flag?
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to get rid of the football. They're going to call it intentional grounding there. So this is going to be.
But I didn't see a flag.
Yeah, he threw it. He might have picked it up, but he threw the flag.
Oh, okay. I'm still looking for the flag.
Actually, he
picked it up. No, he threw the beanbag because it was a fumble. And so this is going to be 3rd down and 11.
I think, hey, great job by Justin Parsons there getting rid of the football and kind of limiting a big defensive play there. That snap kind of went over his head.
Haley Hahn says, let's go, Garrard County. And Keelan Hahn, as she's looking for big things from him tonight, it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Lions. As Parsons is going to hand this one time to Cam Peak. And, Cam falls down right at the first down marker, or he was going to score. It's going to be short, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a couple of inches short here, Scott.
Our friend Debbie Lane checks in, says, let's go, Thunder and Lightning,
Let's
as
go.
it's going to be about time. I thought Thought Lightning was about to score there, as it's going to be 4th down and 1. Probably a good opportunity here for a quarterback sneak, as we have seen this multiple times this year, as they have the dong going, which is the 4th down. It's kind of eerie, to be honest with you, as Parsons trying to draw Casey County off sides, back under center, as he's going to get the first down easy that time on the right side, as he dives to the right.
And I tell you, he kind of got under center, was able to kind of see how the Casey County defense was lined up there, Scott, and then kind of looked to the sideline and kind of confirmed, kind of what hole to kind of get that quarterback sneak in. So big first down for Garrard County.
Shell White checks in, says they absolutely love Jagger and so proud of him. I tell you, we talk about our football team and all of our athletics and academics and how wonderful they do, but they're even better kiddos, and we're so thankful for all of our Garrard County folks and just the young men and women that they are. Parsons under center this time is going to flip it out to Lightning, as Cam Peak has got one nice blocking out there by Newcomb, as that's going to be a touchdown Garrard County, as that is Cam Peak takes one in from 19 yards out for the first Garrard County score of the night.
The Golden Lions just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
Garrard County now leads on your Urban Group scoreboard 6-0, as Zach Daly is in for his first attempt of the night.
I tell you, Zach, what a weapon for Garrard County. Scott, just a big, strong leg there. And, we've seen Zach kick some field goals. And, man, he's a weapon for Garrard County.
Good snap, good hold, and good kick, as that one sails through the uprights. Garrard County now leads on your Urban Group scoreboard with exactly 7 minutes to go. 7-0. We'll be right back. Garrard County Golden Lion football on the Golden Lion Sports Network and the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrard County kicks off to Casey County, leading 7-0 here early in this contest. Amanda Lear checks in as she says, "Let's go, GC."
Let's go.
Our awesome board member, Mary Davis, checks in and said, "Let's go, Garrard County."
Go, Miss Davis.
Sean Marbley checks in. You're right, Sean. He says starting to look at a little stormy here in Liberty as Lightning came through there pretty quick. As our man Barry Wayne checks in and says, "Let's go, Garrard County," as he's always keeping us up to date on all the great things going on. Michael Daly checks in as well as he says, "Let's go, Garrard County. Let's get a big win tonight." As our friend Nancy Holland checks in and said, "Way to start the game. Holland. Glad to hear you both back together tonight." I know, Miss Nancy, I tell you, it's nice to have the band all back together, as that one is going to be I don't know what to call it, a loss. We'll just say no gain on the first play. As
I tell you, we say this all the time. You if you want to find Trent Nyson, or what he likes to be called, JoJo.
JoJo.
If you'd like to find JoJo on the field, you just find the football.
Because he's
and Trent
around
Nyson's going to always be around the football. Hey, Emily Whitworth wanted to set the record straight last night, Scott.
Let's do it.
So we, if you've listened to the volleyball broadcast, we might have got off topic a little bit.
Talking about Little Debbie's. Do that.
No way.
And she said her family likes talking about them as Big Deborahs.
Big Deborahs.
And so there is a jumbo size Little Debbie that's called Big Deborahs.
I will guarantee you Joe Montgomery was the one that came up with that. 2nd and 10 for Casey County. So they're going to throw one out. Deflated. It's going to almost picked off as Malachi Simmons made a really nice jump on that pass.
Read the football well, Scott.
Read it perfectly. I actually thought that he had it picked off. Maggie Ferris says, "Let's go Lions," and our man Paul Mullins checks in.
Oh my gosh!
Let's go, Garrett County.
The legend.
As he's checking in from E-Town. But Coach, there's made me think. We come to Casey County with the Apple Festival, and this is a place where it's kind of known for the Apple Festival.
My wife loves coming down there for the Apple
Love
Festival.
it. We're going to talk about it, and you guys chime in there. What are some of your favorite festivals that you've ever been to?
Go.
Because we got some strong opinions on some festivals in which we like. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Casey County as they're going to double reverse as that did not fool somebody. Jagger Wood.
Jagger Wood read that perfect.
As he was.
What a play by Jagger Wood.
He stayed home and was ready to wreak havoc.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a loss of about 7 yards there for Casey County. Great job at Jagger Wood.
Trenton Denny said, who scored for Garrett County? That would be Cam Lightning Peak as he took it in from 19 early in this game. 5:40 to go, and the clock continues to run. Already have a early favorite from Nancy Holland, says the Mountain Laurel Festival in Pineville. Hey, that's a good one. As this is going to be a punt situation for
Casey County.
It's going to be blocked. He's going to catch it in
it's
the end
a
zone,
ball.
and then he's going to
it's
fumble
a
it.
Scoop and
score.
Pick
it up. Oh, my goodness. That's the hammer. Is that the hammer?
Did the hammer just score
I don't
a touchdown?
know. I can't tell.
It's the hammer.
I can't tell with those numbers. Is that the hammer? That is Ethan Vance with the touchdown. Garrett County. Look what I found.
Wow.
My man, the hammer.
So I tell you, Garrett's defense doing a great job. The punt was seemed like a little high. Kind of got the punter off kilter there, Scott. But Garrett doing a great job blocking that punt. The punter getting the ball. Looked like Garrett was going to get a safety. Garrett knocks the ball loose, and Ethan Vines kind of catches it there for Garrett County.
Touchdown, Garrett County, where Zach Daly is in to attempt the extra point. Has good snap, good hold, and good kick. And with that, Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard, 14-0, 5:22 to go. We'll be right back here at Garrett County Golden Lion Football on the Golden Lion Sports Network and the Countryside BP Studios.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Daly kicks one off to the Casey County Rebels as the flag is on the play.
Hey, I got so excited with that Ethan Vines touchdown, Scott. I forgot to say the Golden Lions just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
Marcus Denny says, let's go Hurricane. Great stop by Hurricane Woods.
Goodness.
Robbie East chiming in there. That's exactly right. As Robbie gave him the nickname last week, and I think it's going to stick. Because that's going to be a 15-yarder on Garrett County.
I think they only marked 5 there.
Oh,
Scott.
okay. So that was inadvertent face mask. Is that what you're going to?
Yeah.
How you're going to call that?
In other
one?
words, the hand kind of just was able to kind of make contact with the face mask. There
Didn't
wasn't a
mean
pull.
to.
Yeah, didn't mean to. Sorry, sir. I apologize. If you apologize,
That's a mulligan in
first
golf.
3 seconds after I think it's what it is. If you apologize in 3 seconds, it's just 5-yarder. It's going to be 1st and 10, Casey County. As putting in motion is going to be Singleton. Singleton is going to hand this one off to number 5, which is Collins, as he's going to be hit quickly
Ethan
by
Vines and Nathaniel Daugherty.
Ethan Vines
so I tell you,
and Big Nate.
They're finally going to call a holding against Ethan Vines. Ethan's getting held almost every single play. And Malachi Simmons doing a good job of keeping contained for Garrard County, turning him back. And, man, Nathaniel, Nate Daugherty, man, merely made a big hit there.
Troy Montgomery says, let's go, Garrard County. Paul Mullen says, Lincoln Days in Hodgenville, birthplace of Abraham Lincoln. It's 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're going to talk about ours here in a little bit, but I still want to hear, what are some of your favorite festivals? Because we're going to be talking, like I said, down in Casey County tonight, as we've seen lots of really big crowds when you come down here to the Apple Festival, as Casey County now is going to have it 1st and 20. From the Garrard County 23-yard line, as Singleton's going to draw back to throw one down the left side. Cam Peak is put covered as it's going to be incomplete. Out of bounds as Keith Kirkpatrick says, awesome job, Garrard County.
Hey, Gold Line fans, score big with End Zone Eats from your Lancaster Dairy Queen. After every made Gold Line field goal, you get 10%, 20%, even up to 30% off DQ's Ultimate Treats. Just bring your ticket or phone stub on Saturday after game day.
The mayor of Cartersville just checked in, Andy Dunn. He says, boys, let's go Garrard County. Go, Mayor. As he doesn't miss too many Garrard County athletic events, as he is my man. It's Andy Dunn. Garrard County now leading 14-0 on the Urban Group scoreboard. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Casey County has his 2nd and 20 from the Garrard County 22. Throwing it out in the flats. That's picked off. As that's going to be Malachi Simmons.
Hold on a second.
He caught it. He caught it. He was just calling it dead there, as that's going to be
Garrard County ball.
Garrard County football.
Garrard County football.
Malachi Simmons.
I missed it. Yeah, I waited too long. I did not think he came up with that football, guys.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Malachi about had one earlier.
Well, the mechanics was a little, maybe not the best, but they have given Garrard County football here, Scott.
I've different, just a little bit
just
different.
Listen to Scott Bowling.
We're going to tell you. We haven't missed. Listen, when I was refereeing, I missed calls, but when I was a coach or a announcer, I never missed any calls.
Never.
I can see them a lot better up here. It just, for some reason, I just zoom in on them, and they're always correct. 1st and 10, Garrard County, as Parsons this time is going to hand off to Malachi Simmons, and he just trips. Yeah. He couldn't. It looked like he got his cleat stuck in the turf, and he just couldn't because he had a big hole there. He was ready to go. Wendell Combs said he's seen Garth Brooks, Kenny Chesney, Mark Chestnut, Toby Keith on the courthouse stage at the Black Gold Festival in Hazard.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow,
the Black
that's
Gold
pretty
Festival.
Holy
Hazard.
cow.
We got,
Golly, I didn't realize that's a pretty impressive. We need to see if they'll come up there to the Tobacco Festival. Wendell, you take care of that. We'll talk to Leonard Harrison. We'll get them on the courthouse stage next year. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as Malachi Simmons is going to get hit in the backfield, but he's going to carry about 3 Rebels with him for about 3 yards. It'll bring up maybe 2 yards. We'll say 3rd and 8 for the Golden Lions.
Hey, appreciate our friends at Whitaker Bank for everything they do and being a big sponsor of the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Amy Taylor Robinson back from a work trip says, let's go Garrard County. I know there's a lot of people that was ready for you to come home. As Diane Hunt checks in tonight, says she's watching and let's go Garrard County.
Let's go. Love
as
here
is Linda Napier. Let's go Garrard County is in shotgun formation. Is Parsons rolling out to the left. He's going to flip it quickly to Malachi Simmons. Cut back in the middle. He's going to have a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down or right at it.
I think it's going to be a little short, Scott.
Needs to be a left foot spot.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a right foot spot.
Needs to be a left foot spot in order for that to happen.
Hey, appreciate our friends on Hometown Radio tonight, covering the game live here on 105.1 and being a broadcast partner of the Golden Line Sports Network. Fourth and maybe a couple of inches here, Scott.
Paul Powell says, let's go Garrard County. Followed this squad since middle school. Great group of guys. You're exactly right. Sean Sinkhorn says the world-famous Chicken Festival in London. Hey, we talked about that earlier. Is this going to be a quarterback sneak, another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as Parsons is going to be inside the 10-yard line.
Hey, Jason Sims is chimed in.
Of course.
Saying he is not going to rest until Scott Boland is in the Garrard County Baseball Hall of Fame.
Hey, listen, but I'm glad somebody's got my back, Sims. Thank you very much, buddy. Listen, whatever it takes. But you know, if you would have hit off me all the time, you would have been in the National Hall of Fame and not just Lincoln County. As it's going to be 1st and goal for Garrard County from the Casey County 9-yard line. As this is going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons off left side, cutting back in, and he is in for a touchdown. Garrard County from 9 yards out.
The Golden Lions just scored. You can score a job now at NESCOresource.com.
Our man Michael Gay says 3 cheers for old Garrard High.
Oh, let's go.
Man, I tell you what, we'd like to have you down here right now, Mike. You could sing the school fight song for us, and it would be lots of fun.
Hey, we mentioned 105.1 and HometownLive.net being a big-time broadcast partner here. I want to give a shout-out to our man Jason Water. Jason's the guy kind of behind the scenes that makes all this happen. So, Jason, appreciate you, my friend.
Another kick for Zach Daly, and it is good. Your Urban Group scoreboard now reads with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Garrett County 21, Casey County 0. We'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you. Family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever. The Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome back, folks, as roughing the kicker was called against Casey County. So Garrett County will be kicking off from the Casey County 45-yard line as Kyle Howard checks in, says the Howards and Holland family says, let's go Garrett County. Thanks for tuning in, folks. As the queen of Ballard Road, Terry Feldman checks in, says, let's go Garrett County. As Zach Daly's going to try for a field goal from
my goodness.
Tell you what, so let's see here. He kicked that from the 45. It went all the way into the back. That probably went, what, 50-something yards?
Yes, it is.
Somewhere in that neighborhood where Casey County will now have it 1st and 10 from their 20.
How about Gunnar Watkins?
Gunnar Watkins.
Let's go Gunnar Watkins.
Tell you what,
you think he's got his cowboy boots on?
You know what?
Belt buckle.
I am so jealous of Gunnar Watkins. His hair looks fantastic. I can't get my hair to ever – if my hair could grow out and look like Gunnar Watkins, that's how I'd wear it.
Hey, speaking of hair, the haircut stuff, how about Dan Level?
Oh,
you talk about a guy that does
Dan.
so much for our community. The player that we're naming the player of the game, he's giving them a free haircut.
That's
how
right.
cool
Hey,
is that?
I like that. That's great.
If
That's
we
awesome.
ever
Good
get to the
job.
point to where we can't decide on somebody, I think I just need to have it, and I'll go get a haircut from Dan.
It won't cost him much.
Singleton's going to keep this one off the right side as he is going to be hit in the backfield and dropped for no gain on the play. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go.
Ethan Vine's having himself a ball game here, Scott. He's definitely the early favorite for the Hunt player of the game.
Well, 2 sacks and a touchdown from a defensive lineman in the first quarter that's pretty much
it's a pretty good game.
That's a pretty good game. That's a pretty good season.
I was going to say that.
If you could have that. Casey County now is going to have it 2nd and 9. As I keep looking at the scoreboard, folks, you don't have to worry about any scoreboard issues tonight because you're in Casey County. And Dr. Justin Pendleton is at the controls as that's going to be offsides, Garrett County. Be 5 yards. Casey County now will have it 2nd and 9, 1:54 to go. So, Coach Gresham, early here. What's early leader for your favorite festival?
I mean, you've got to throw out the Tobacco Festival.
Because
it's always going to be the Tobacco Festival.
That's my new favorite.
That is our favorite.
I'm always going to say the
doesn't,
Tobacco Festival.
And the Apple Festival here doesn't count.
That's
so
right.
we can't count
So
those.
that's the rules, right?
Those would be biased, right? So we'll talk about it in just a second. 2nd and 4 for Casey County as they're going to hand this one off to Cotto, I believe, into the interior part of the Garrett County defense. Gains 2. Maybe, I gave them 2 yards. What's going to be 3rd and 2?
Yeah, Landon Lee on the bottom of that pile. And I tell you, man, we were talking before the game. We need to give Mason Agee a nickname.
Mason Agee.
And we kind of thought about
Big
the junkyard.
Country.
Oh, Big
I like
Country.
Big Country.
Oh, I like
I just thought of that.
Big Country.
I like Junkyard
How about Landon
Dog.
Lee, the Junkyard Dog?
Yeah, that'd be good. We need a Junkyard Dog. I mean,
he gets down there and gets it done.
You need somebody that's going to get in there and
Big
just
Country.
ruffle some feathers.
That's what you usually do, right?
Big Country. That's me. I ruffle the feathers, whatever. I'm a rule follower. Yeah, to the nth degree.
Just like me.
Just like you. As this is going to be a quarterback keeper is going to have. I thought he had the first down, but the far referee is now running in saying
I don't think
no.
So. I think the Hammer and Big Country got in there and kind of prevented any game there.
Casey County is going to have it at the 29-yard line. Needs to get to about the 31-yard line.
Got to have this. Carson Schultz right there in the middle of the field. Not like they have a big play here by Carson Schultz.
Casey County has rolled in a couple of different folks as quarterback, as that was number 14.
I think it's going to be the quarter, Scott.
That will bring us to the end of the quarter with 20 seconds. When we come back, Casey County will have it 4th and 1 to start the second quarter. 21-0 is your score. Garrard County Golden Lions lead. This is Golden Lions Sports Network here from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
And welcome back, folks. It's about to start the second quarter as we're talking to Justin Pendleton, talking about his favorite. And again, we can't talk about Apple Festival or Tobacco Festival. Right. But our man Tyler Sebo makes a great point. The Beer Cheese Festival in Winchester is phenomenal.
That combines two of my favorite things.
However, Double D's Beer Cheese, our own Double D's Beer Cheese, won the People's Choice Award. That's exactly right. As 4th down and 1 for Casey County, that's going to be
I think Garrett jumped off sides there, Scott. It's going to give Casey County first down here.
How did the back judge call that?
Yeah, that was a little different there.
How did he call that?
Well, to be fair, I think the side judge here, he's picking up his flag as well.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's two offsides penalties on Garrard County there. I mean, I think
Mike Gay chimes in, says Dale Moore, Chris, and Drew Moore, Marty Anderson, probably the 5 best golfers. He did include me. I sure appreciate that. That's all. But I was I was really good, Mike, at keeping score. You know, I always had
important. It's
important. Keep a good score. You know, the score is important.
Sharp pencil.
Sharp pencil. Good eraser. That'll take you a long way. 1st and 10, Casey County, as they're going to be in shotgun formation. Quarterback's going to keep this a little bit of a busted play. It is not. Garrard County comes out of there with a football, but I think
they blew him dead.
That's big. Was that Big Country?
That's Nate Dogg Doherty got that ball.
Oh well, he was. He came out of there with some aggression.
Oh my goodness! How about our main man, Evan Preston, watching from Buckeye, Kentucky.
Evan Preston. What's up, buddy? I tell you what, man, he is watching intently, making sure that he wants to he tries to send Coach Crutchfield touchdown plays too, but Coach Crutchfield tells him he only listens to me on touchdown plays.
Oh yeah.
And so I mean I don't, I'm not trying to brag, but if Coach Crutchfield would just use my touchdown plays.
Well, you've been trying to hand him a couple times.
The few I sent him, he had 14 guys on the offense, and he said I couldn't do that. I don't know why. Shotgun formation as Singleton's going to roll out into the flat, looking to throw one out into Garrard County territory. It's going to be picked off, but I think they're going to say he was out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play as that was Trey Smith with the interception before he went out of bounds.
I mean, it's going to be holding on Casey County, Scott. Hey, Wendy Congleton has checked in, and she said a rule follower. She said she understands rule followers because her husband, Rick, the man Congleton, loves following rules.
Yeah,
I mean, he is the epitome of a rule follower.
That's exactly right. Big Nate Dotson says they're listening tonight with Anthony as he is driving.
Oh, my goodness.
He says he appreciates the shout out.
In all seriousness, best beer cheese I ever had.
Well, we're having some. I'll tell you this: we're having some cheeseburgers tomorrow.
Yeah.
As we're going to have a little tailgate action, and we're going to throw some Double D's beer cheese on those cheeseburgers.
I got hot and mild.
The habanero's the best. I need me some. I need some habanero.
I heard Scott in the back of my head.
However, it is very, very hot. 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go as Singleton waiting the snap as he's going to drop back to throw as he is going to get hammered as it's going to be caught maybe. It's going to be caught for Casey County as that is going to be caught by number 9, Bryson Wesley.
Wow.
But that quarterback stayed in there and absolutely –
and they're going to call roughing the passer on Garrard County. And, Scott, that's an absolute horrible call.
Well, he hit him before. He hit him as he was.
That is horrible. How do you call a penalty as you're hitting? He's throwing the football as he's getting hit. That's just.
Did he lower the head?
Is that
it's
a
too
rule?
late for me to run
is that
a replay.
A rule in high school?
I don't know. I'm asking.
That's just Garrard County sideline's not very happy about that.
As they're calling, Whitehead's going to come over to the side. Garrard County now is going to have it first, or excuse me, Casey County's going to have it 1st and 10 in the Garrard County territory.
The quarterback was throwing the football when the Garrard defender hit him, and they throw a penalty on that? Are you kidding me?
Singleton awaiting the snap as he's going to turn.
Offsides on Casey County.
As that's going to be offsides.
Now, here's what you want to see, Scott. We saw this team get 9 penalties called against them on one drive, which I still think is something I've never seen in athletics before. What I want to see here is I want to see Garrard County respond in a positive way. When you have some adversity, when you have some things going against you, how are you willing to respond to that to kind of get the things going back in the right direction? Because in all seriousness, ridiculous call there by the White Hat.
Garrard County leads 21-0 here on your Irvin Group scoreboard. 10 minutes and 17 seconds to go as Casey County has it 1st and 15 as they're going to hand this one off to a big tailback as that is number 3, Cameron Luttrell.
And I tell you, Nate Doherty doing a great job of getting down, kind of getting downhill and, laying a big-time hit for Garrard County.
Well, we talked about earlier with our folks here in the press box. Hard to come to Casey County and not have a Luttrell. There are lots of Luttrells down here, along with Kings and Cundiffs and a lot of names that have been here for years and years and years. 2nd and 13 for Casey County as Casey County is putting together a little drive on a real nice pass and catch and then a couple of Garrard County penalties.
25 yards, I think, on this drive for penalties for Garrard County.
2nd and 13 from the Garrard County 40-yard line as trying this time is going to go to the flat. It's going to be Singleton. He's going to keep it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jaggerwood and JoJo as Trenton Eisen
kind of got back to the original line of scrimmage there, Scott.
They're going to be right at the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard inside. We'll say 3rd down and 9.
How about the GOAT of SROs are watching right now,
Is he
Scott
watching right now?
What about it? Give you some love, Scott Bowman.
Dave Ammon is the man. Speaking of Dave Ammon, welcome back, Dave. We're so glad, man.
Hey, in all seriousness, it's not the same without Dave Ammon.
No, absolutely not. We saw him today walking down through there, and it's just so good to have somebody like Dave Ammon around the school.
He was the SRO of the year.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He's the man. Big Dave is the man. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 as Singleton is going to drop back to throw. Looking down the middle of the field as he's going to throw this one out. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be incomplete because he's out of bounds.
Now they're going to call pass interference on Garrard County.
Are they?
Yeah.
But they're going to say he was out of bounds, or they should say he was out of bounds.
Well,
that's pass interference.
This crew in mechanics has not gone real well together, Scott. So it's kind of hard to determine what's actually going on because the mechanics are not there. So there you go. Give them another 1st down.
All right, so that's going to be a pass interference against Garrard County, where Casey County will now have it 1st and 10 from the Garrard County 21-yard line our man, it was good seeing Dave today as he came down through there. As Dave's always got a funny story or a jab to give you, and those are the kind of things that kind of brighten your day. But always good to see him. But he keeps Michael Anderson and Mark Sanders on their toes. That's for sure. 1st and 10 as this is going to be a handoff to Luttrell off the left side as he's going to be hammered by that side of the defensive line.
Hey, how about our friends at the Garrard County Chamber being a big broadcast
partner
partner of tonight's broadcast here on the Golden Line Sports Network?
Thankful for the Garrard County Chamber. Again, we have a sharpshooter shootout that's going to be coming up soon. If you like to competitive shoot, there will be a check out the Chamber website as on October 26th at the Sugar Creek
Farm City Banquet.
Farm City Banquet's going to be October 17th as well. So if you have not heard anything about that, you're going to have Lee Cruz and our man Alex Miller is going to be down at Lockridge Park on October 17th. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter, Garrard County leads 21-0 as this is going to be a busted play as he's going to come out. That's going to be a tackle for a loss, but he gets rid of it just in time as Malachi Simmons comes from the backside.
Well, I mean, I hate to be a cynic, Scott, but I'm just glad that wasn't a penalty. I mean, what we've seen on this drive has been pretty ridiculous here. So glad that was a penalty-free play, which it should have been. So kind of sets up a 3rd and long here for Casey County.
Our man and former Sheriff Ronnie Wardrop checking in tonight. So watching Garrard County says, let's go Garrard County. Sean Sinkhorn checks in, says the Milestone Festival in Richmond is good. I've never heard of that, Sean.
I never have either.
So the Milestone Festival. Sean doesn't tell too many people about it. He kind of keeps it a secret because he doesn't want anybody to really know about that festival. But yeah. And so Apple Festival down here, if I'm not mistaken, claims that they have the largest apple pie.
Oh, I've seen it.
Now,
I've seen it.
I'm going to have to throw a flag there.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you know?
How do you throw a flag?
Justin,
how do you not know?
I'm going to have to find out in a second. 3rd and 9, there's going to be a timeout Casey County. We're going to keep it right here just for a second because, Justin, how do you all know that you have the world's largest apple pie? Do you guys go around and judge them, or are you just taking somebody's word for it? You just have to probably take their word for it, right? But I'm telling you.
Basically, I would take the word. Basically, with me, guys, I pretty much take the word for it.
You take the word for it. As long, I agree with you, Justin. He's a trustworthy guy, and as long as they're giving you a piece of the apple pie, that's all that really matters, right? As we got to leave Justin alone as he is.
We've messed him
up on his timeout here. As Casey County's going to get a few seconds.
Those are waving officials. Did you see him?
I tell you, first time I've done that.
Yeah. So. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. We got to keep you focused. Josh Gibson checks in, says, let's go Garrard County. Hey, he said, Scott Boland, I got some pimento cheese for you. Let me tell you, he smokes his pimento cheese. If you have it, you can always go down to Rocky Top. I can't say always, but most of the time you can go down to Rocky Top and get some of his smoked pimento cheese, and it is good awesome stuff. Yeah. Sandy Davis checks in, says, let's go Garrard County High School as Casey County is going to have it 3rd and 9 from the Garrard County 20-yard line. Has to get to the Garrard County 11 for a 1st down, as it is a perfect night for football as Casey County's coach is still communicating there with the white hat and back judge as they're finished with their conversation, and we are about to get this play underway.
Kind of 3rd and 9 on the Casey County's got the ball on the Garrard County 20-yard line.
Zeke Singleton is going to flip this one to number 9. He is not. He's actually going to throw this one in. So it's going to be intercepted, but he's going to say he was out of bounds, as that was Trey Smith with his 2nd out-of-bounds pick of the night. That's got to be a record.
And I tell you, I mean, you talking about a young man that gets better every time I see him play football, and that's Trey Smith.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he has turned into almost a lockdown corner for Garrard County, Scott.
4th down and 9 for the Rebels. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
Here. Let's get a stop.
Garrard County trying to get a stop here on 4th down.
Sat beside our friend Eric Caldwell at the Garrard Middle School game last night.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everything Eric and DocuBit does to sponsor the Gold Line Sports Network.
I know Garrard County Middle School will be playing the championship game on October 17th at Madison Central against Cottle, I do believe. Not sure about the time, but we'll make sure to give this to you. Singleton is going to fake the handoff, look out to the flat. Big Country is going to flush him out of there again.
Be 2 holdings.
As Ethan Vines gets held, as does Big Country, and Singleton still running. Man, nice job offensively there by Singleton, all for naught, as I'm afraid that one's going to come back for him.
Yeah,
as we got 2 flags on the play.
I think he got the first down, so Garrett's going to end up taking one of these holding penalties that kind of takes the ball back there for Casey County. He did. He got a first down, so Garrett's going to take this penalty, and it's going to be 4th and long for Casey County. Over group scoreboard has 7 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the second quarter. Garrett County 21, Casey County 0.
Nice play by the
quarterback.
Casey County quarterback.
Really
there.
elusive. He's really elusive.
That was a very nice play. He was able to get some big time yards on a busted play out of nowhere. So now Casey County is going to have it 4th and 20. Has to get to the Garrett County 11-yard line. Ball is setting on about the 30-31-yard line for Casey County. Mike Grimes says, let's go Garrett County. Let's get a big win tonight, as does Kenneth Adams says, let's go GC. As Singleton in the backfield, waiting the snap. As he's going to fumble the snap, and then he's going to get clobbered as the ball comes out, and Garrett County is going to have the football just short of midfield as Malachi Simmons was first to him, but Big Nate Dartery comes out of there with the football where Garrett County will have it 1st and 10.
You know, Garrett County brought pressure there, Scott, and the offensive line for Case County had a hard job picking that up and had a big play for Garrett County. Garrett County's got the ball now on their own 46-yard line.
The Cougars play at 7:30 on the 17th.
All right, let's go.
That sounds great.
I tell you, Scott, so impressed with what Chris Cook has done with the Garrett Middle School football program. And, man, I tell you, the future is bright for Garrett County.
Garrett County now 1st and 10. Handoff is going to be to Cam Peak on the right side as he's going to cut it back up. Got a first down as Lightning is going to get well into Casey County territory. My man Sandy Bennett just sent it this. Garrett County Distilling tours Saturday, October 19th. Folks, write this down.
Write it down.
Saturday, October 19th, as from 3 to 7. And this is going to be at the Garrett County Distillery. It says free entry, bring your own chairs, as that is going to be awesome.
And how cool is it that they went around this week and kind of helped
I
the tree
love
pick
it.
up?
I love it.
Awesome.
We'll talk about that.
Being a community partner.
Just a second, as Parsons is going to hand this one off to Thunder, as he's going to shake one defender as he gets turned around and continues to grind, as he's going to get 5, maybe 6, bring up 2nd and 4. But yeah, the distillery went out there. They shut down for a couple days just specifically to go out and to help folks in the community.
That's pretty cool.
As did Fire Chief Kobe Wright. As we appreciate those guys. As
you know, that's what makes Garrett County so special. There,
no doubt.
Kind of, you know, everybody kind of comes together, helps one another out. I mean, it's just a big family.
Jeff Fryman called me one day this week and was like, hey, do you know of anybody that we can go help? And that is great community support. 2nd and 4, Garrett County, 6:44 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard. Parsons rolling out to the right as he's going to throw one. It's going to be complete to somebody on Garrett County's team. That's Malachi Simmons, as I couldn't see it, as he's going to get down about the 7 or 8-yard line, as I had to look through a couple of different obstacles here. But I did see it was a white jersey.
You've got a little bit of an obstructed view.
Man, I can't see the end of the end zones if you all haven't figured that out yet.
I've got
either.
a perfect view. I can grab it from you, Scott.
That's all right. I mean, listen, folks, we're gamers. We are mutters.
We're gaming tonight.
That's right. We're ready to. Garrett County now is going to have it 1st and goal from the Casey County 9-yard line, leading 21-0. As Parsons, underneath center, is going to hand this one off to Malachi Simmons as he stutter steps and gets down to the goal line. It's going to be short by about 2.
Yeah, he's going to be out on the 2-yard line there, Scott.
As Raylan checks in tonight, as she says Raylan is watching. She said, hi, Pops.
Let's go, Raylan. Let's
Oh,
go.
man, I tell you what. Hey, Raylan.
Love you, Pooh.
I hope you're having a great night with Mimsy.
I bet she's sitting watching this with Mimsy eating puffcorn. There's something about me that believes they're eating some puffcorn.
They're probably eating puffcorn.
Watching our broadcast.
Well, I would say if that's the case, Ava is watching it with some type of popsicle. I can assure you. Garrett County now 2nd and goal from the 3. Handoff this time is going to be to Jagger Wood. He's going to walk in. As that's going to be a flag on the play, as they're going to call holding on Newcomb out in the flat. I didn't even see that.
Goodness.
It was just a one-on-one, and it really wasn't even kind of wasn't even in the play. I'm not sure. Jaggerwood got in to score, waiting on the flag. I assume that's going to be holding on Garrett County.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on Garrett County.
As that is
well,
going to.
and I tell you what, the Garrard County coaches are telling Jagger, just get in the end zone.
Yeah.
Just kind of get in the end zone. Don't kind of prolong the play out. And I think that's kind of what maybe led to that holding penalty there, Scott.
Garrard County now will have it 2nd and goal from the 11-yard line.
Timeout, Casey County.
Timeout, Casey County will take one, too. This is Garrard County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network and the Countryside BP Studios.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you. And welcome back, folks. Malachi Simmons has one off the right side. Touchdown, Garrard County.
What a nice physical run there, Scott.
As he ran with authority.
The Golden Lions just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
27-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. 5:18 to go. Brian Bolton checks in and says, let's go, Garrard County. Our friends Becky and Barry Kincaid said they're watching creeping in Atlanta traffic. As they say, let's go, GC. You guys have lived down there long enough. Stay out of that Atlanta traffic. You guys know better than that. As that stuff, we went through there one year on vacation. Was going to drive all night. We hit Atlanta like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and there were still so many people out. I couldn't believe it. As Garrard County has a player that's going to be down.
Malachi, Scott.
As he's being attended to. We'll go ahead and take a break as well. When we come back, it'll be Garrard County Golden Lions for attempting an extra point. This is Garrard County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you. Family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever. The Hunt Insurance Agency.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Daly on to attempt the extra point for Garrard County as they lead 27-0. Good snap, good hold, good kick, and it is up. Garrard County now leads 28-0. So, Coach, we're going to keep it right here just for a second. Go ahead and tell us, so what would you consider your favorite festival that you've had, that you've been attended, or that you'd like to attend?
Well, I mean, the Beer Cheese Festival combines two of my favorite things, Scott. Beer cheese, and it's in Winchester, so I love L.A.
That's right.
Can you get better than beer cheese in L.A.?
No, that's exactly right.
That's kind of hard for me. But, I kind of, the ham festivals, I like ham.
Yeah.
I like ham and biscuits.
Right. I agree with that.
And I've always been intrigued with the old Woolly Worm Festival.
Oh, that's my – I mean, how do you not like the –
Yeah.
So is it true that you can look at a Woolly Worm and it will tell you?
It's going to tell you.
It'll tell you what the weather's going to be?
Yeah, for sure it is.
Well,
yeah. I mean, according to Michael No, every time you ask a question, you know what the answer is.
You can't listen to Michael No. He asks those silly questions all the time.
I do know who would know.
The Google machine.
Eric
would know. Yeah, Eric Comley would know. We'll ask him.
Eric,
if you're on there, make sure you let us know, as we want to. We've got some hard-hitting Woolly Worm questions for you that we
Where's
need
the
some
Woolly Worm
answers.
Festival at? I forget.
I'll tell you here in just a second. It is in Kentucky. There's no doubt about that.
I forget.
As it's going to be Garrard County kicking off to Casey County. 5:18 to go here in the second quarter. It's going to be a high kick from Daly. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line. The far side is Casey County. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Be first and 10 Rebels.
Scott, I have loved how Zach Daly has placed the football on kickoffs tonight. I mean, he's pinned Casey County right on the sideline, and almost every single kick has been about on the 20-yard line.
Yep.
I mean, that is nice to have. And some good news. Malachi Simmons is on the sideline. Kind of looks like he's running back and forth with some ease. So
that'll be fine.
So I think that's good news.
Like for him to just run to the bus and sit down and rest.
I sent our lead reporter and beat reporter Scott Long over there to text. He'll get back with us to give us an injury report here in just a minute, as it's going to be first and 10 Casey County from their own 28-yard line as they trail 28-0, 5:14 to go in the second quarter. Singleton waiting the snap, going to roll out his naked bootleg on the near side as
there's a flag.
JoJo is going to be the first Garrett County Golden Lion.
It's going to be holding on Casey County.
That'll be holding on Casey. It'll move us back 10 yards. It'll bring up first and 20 for the Rebels.
Hey, appreciate Garrett County Schools coming on board this year with the Golden Line Sports Network and being a big-time sponsor. Love highlighting the Garrett County ATC nursing program.
5 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Garrett County came out in droves tonight as they really brought a nice crowd tonight, as they specifically wanted to come down and support the Garrett County Golden Lions and the Casey County Homecoming. As I heard a lot of people talking about, we want to go down to Casey County Homecoming. So tonight is their lucky night.
Or to visit True's Electric here in Liberty.
Well, True's Electric.
Yeah.
Now, that is a popular place. There's a lot of Trues down here.
A lot of Trues. A lot of good family. That's a good
family. As this is going to be a handoff to Luttrell, as Luttrell is going to be hit in the backfield and be thrown for a loss.
A host of Garrett County defenders, Jagger Wood being one of them, making a big-time stop there for Garrett County.
That is going to be second and a long way. Said they think it's just a hyperextension of the knee. He should be okay.
That's good.
So there we go. As we always like to get good news on injury reports. 4:25 to go as Casey is going to have it 3rd and 21. Woolly Worm Festival is in Beattyville, Lee County.
There you go. Not like something
Yep.
in Lee County.
Yeah.
I mean, that's God's people right there.
So I've never been there. So the Woolly Worm.
You've been to Lee County.
No, I have.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the actual festival. I have been to Lee County.
Has he been to Lee
I
County?
have.
Yes, we have. We've been to Lee.
Yes, we have. As this is going to be a pass out into the flats and almost picked off as Jagger Wood had a opportunity at it, but didn't expect it to be thrown exactly where it was. He didn't have the opportunity to get there.
You go to Red River Gorge. Sometimes you go through Lee County going to Red River Gorge.
If you get lost.
Yeah, which has been us a couple times.
4 minutes and 1 second left.
Big time. You want to wish our boys and girls soccer at the Garrett County High School good
That's
luck
right.
as district play starts next week. So appreciate everything that Jackson Moss and Brett Deshawn has done.
We do.
To kind of afford those kids just a wonderful experience with soccer this year.
I see Parker Barnes and Eldridge and some of that 8th grade group standing down there, and those boys are going to be something special to watch in the years to come for the Golden Lions. 4 minutes and 1 second to go. 3rd and 24 as Casey County is going to get back about 2 yards as here comes another flag. That one feller right there is going to have to ice his arm. He's been throwing them a lot. Let's see. He's going to tell the White Hat. I have no idea what this could be. The way it was thrown a little late, so it could be a little bit of anything.
I wasn't. I know Nate Doherty and Trent Nyson kind of making the stop there for Garrett County. It looked like there was some pushing after the play. I'm not so sure this is going to go on both teams.
But I thought the play was actually still going though when he actually threw that. As I don't think Coach Hester likes
Coach
it much.
Hester is not happy at all.
Yeah, he's not going to like it much as he has the attention of all 4 referees. You don't see this very often as they're all standing over there chit-chatting.
I think they were saying the Casey County kid might have did something with one of his hands there, Scott.
Well, they were right in front of where they're at, so kind of waiting to see as now White Hat and Coach Crutchfield are pointing different spots, so trying to figure out as we're about to get the call here from White Hat at the 22-yard line.
He's kind of taking his time.
Yeah, it's going to be holding Casey County, declined. It's going to be a personal foul Garrett County and personal foul Casey County, declined. And something sideline warning. That's that. Well, So we're going to say it's 4th down.
Wow.
So that may be the first time I've seen 4 individual infractions on one play that I can remember. Now, listen, I've not been following football near as long as some.
Well, when you think you've seen it all, then you see just
that
what
was
happened.
4 individual infractions as we had a hold on Casey County. We had a personal foul on Casey County.
So here's what happened, Scott. The hold happened during the play. So Garrard County stopped Casey County, resulting in 4th down. The unsportsmanlikes on both teams happen after the play. So that's why it don't affect the play. And then the sideline warning, the first time is just a sideline warning. So, a whole lot of penalties to kind of basically say it's 4th down Casey County.
It's 4th down in Casey County. Punting down for Casey County. This is going to be a high snap as punter is going to think better of it and just put it down to run as he's going to be ran down by JoJo as be knocked out of bounds by
He got close,
Garrard
but he's
County.
going to be short, Scott. First down, Garrard County.
It'll be Garrard County 1st and 10 with a turnover on downs.
Hey, how about, anytime you come down Casey County, Victor Black, AD at Casey County does such a good job.
Oh, yeah.
So how well
Absolutely.
organized he is. He was real hospitable, kind of making sure that we had everything we needed. So big shout out to Casey County's athletic director, Victor Black.
3 minutes and 34 seconds. Garrard County leads 28-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Looking to score again here at the end of the second quarter. Garrard County will have the football coming out of the extended halftime tonight.
Yeah, Malachi Simmons staying on the bench, which doesn't surprise anybody here, Scott.
Parsons under center with Lightning is going to have this off the right side as he's going to give a stiff arm to one defender and cut back inside as he has a Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down. As there's going to be a flag on the play.
I have no idea what that could be. That was
– Is that thrown from White Hat?
Yeah, White Hat threw it 25 yards away from the play.
It's going to be a block in the back on Garrard County. As that will that be a spot foul?
Yeah.
It'll be 10 yards from the spot.
But where did he see it? He was 25 yards down. I guess he tried to throw his flag. Well, there you go. It kind of answers it. It's going to be 1st and 15 there for Garrard County on the Casey County 30-yard line.
They are just exactly at the point where I cannot see the football. So it's going to be, let me move around.
Perfect.
I'm going to move up the submarine steps here just a little bit as it's going to be 1st and about 15 for the Golden Lions. Parsons under center. He's going to hand this one off to Lucas Witt as Witt is not going to gain – he's going to gain 0 on that one as that will be a tackle by Devin Payne.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, Payne doing a good job for Case County, getting in there and causing some disruption. Hey, how about this band alumni event that Chris Vance has organized? The next home football game when Garrard County, Marion County play, I think we're inviting all of our band alumni. Talked to Dr. Vance last night and said already 70 alumni has responded that they're going to come.
That's great.
And we're wearing the Chris Vance shirts.
Oh,
that night.
yeah, let's do that.
Let's go.
I'm excited. A 2nd and 15. Parsons is going to flip this one out to Campeak as he has some room over there as he's going to turn and be tackled after a gain of about 5, or he'll get to about the original line of scrimmage. As I believe that's going to bring up.
Is there a flag on the penalty?
I can't tell. I'm lucky to see the field. So I'm going to say it is going to be 3rd down.
It's going to be holding in Garrard County.
Wow.
So that will move Garrard County back 10 more yards. Well, they will replay 2nd down and have it 2nd and Houstonville going.
Appreciate our friends at Farmers National Bank being a big sponsor of the Golden Line Sports Network. Coach talked about this, Scott, is, kind of the importance of coming in here, playing a clean football game. So not that I agree with all the penalties that's being called, but you are starting to see Garrard County getting called for a lot of penalties here. So be disciplined. Don't let the officials kind of knock you off your game here and just kind of get back to your physical style of football.
2nd and 25 for the Golden Lions as Parsons under center. Going to hand this one off to Campeak to cut off the right side, gain 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 20. We're not too far from being in Zach Daly.
Oh, I agree. Big old strong legs that Zach has.
This would be a good opportunity as Garrard County will have the football at the 35-yard line. Needs to get to about the 16-yard line for a 1st down. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go on the Urban Group scoreboard, and the clock is continuing to run. Peak, he'll be the single back in the backfield. Parsons rolling out to the right side, looking to throw as he's going to throw it out to the flat, and it's going to be incomplete as trying to get it to peak over in front of the boundary.
Yeah, I tell you, Casey done a good job of defending that there, Scott. I think Coach is going to keep, this, where the ball is on the Casey County 35-yard line with 1 minute 34 seconds left here in the second quarter. I expect Garrard County to keep their offense on the field.
Garrard County will have it 4th and 22, leading tonight 28-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard as the clock is stopped with 1 minute and 34 seconds to go. Parsons.
Timeout, Garrard
is
County.
going to call a timeout. And we'll keep it here too, just to see what all the good stuff going on. So, but it is homecoming here at Casey County. Coach, they have a new field.
Oh,
they have a really, it's a beautiful field.
Beautiful.
So if you've ever been to Casey County or if you've ever played athletics down here, they are always their football field and their baseball field kind of combined. So I remember the days of playing baseball, many games of baseball, and it's combined, and it's still the same, but it's all turf now, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It looks really, really good, and Superintendent Lee and all the board from Casey County is to be commended
for that. And we're going to have Barry Lee at halftime.
Barry Lee is going to come up here and sit and talk to Dr. Gresham and Dr. Pendleton just for a little bit to make sure that he gets everything right. As Justin Pendleton is going to be our fact checker, just to make sure that Dr. Lee tells us all the truths that we get down here. So if anything is not true, Dr. Pendleton will make sure of it and to chime in there. Garrard County now will have the football. 4th and 22 as Parsons is going to be in shotgun formation.
I'd like to see this Garrard County line kind of really pass protect here and Justin be able to kind of set his feet and throw a good football here, Scott.
Parsons has got an opening as he's got Cam Peak open in the end zone, and it's going to be picked off right at the 2-yard line, which, to be fair, is like a really good punt.
Yeah.
So that's no problem, as that is going to be an interception, Casey County. But it's going to be right at the 5-yard line where Casey County will have it
now,
1st and 10 from their own 5-yard.
And with Garrard having 2 timeouts here, Scott, actually Garrard, I think Garrard has 2 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of gives Garrard has the opportunity to kind of get the ball back here.
Do you sell out and just bring the pressure here?
Yeah, I think so.
This is one opportunity at the 5-yard line. Garrard County could bring major pressure as Big Country and the Hammer are discussing something down there right in the middle of the defensive line. 1 minute and 27 seconds to go as Singleton is in shotgun formation. Luttrell right behind as Singleton takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his fullback right in the middle as he's going to get hammered and pushed back, as he may have made the last push back to the original line of scrimmage. His clock is at 1:17. No timeout yet from Coach Crutchfield.
Yeah, the Hammer doing a good job of making a big hit. It's going to be
an injury on the play. Timeout on the field, as that was a big hit by Garrard County on Luttrell, as Luttrell's going to come out of the game as he will be replaced by Mark Clements, as Luttrell has carried a bulk of the load tonight running the football other than Singleton, as 1 minute and 10 seconds and White Hat rolls the clock in.
Now you got 2 timeouts now for your Garrard County. I believe Garrett's got 2 timeouts.
Right on the 5-yard line is Casey County. Taking the snap will be Singleton standing on the goal line, as he's going to roll this one out to the left side. It's designed keeper, as no gain on the play, as Coach Crutchfield's calling timeout with 41 seconds to go. It'll bring up 3rd and 10 Casey County, as Casey County is going to use their second timeout. They have 1 left.
It'd be a good opportunity here, Scott, for Garrard County kind of get the ball back. Love to see Garrard kind of put one more in the end zone here and kind of start the second half, with the opportunity to kind of have this run a clock.
41.8 seconds to go. 3rd down and 10. Again, Garrard County will take the football starting the second half down here at Liberty, Kentucky. Has, again, a good crowd tonight here at Casey County, as Garrett County's Malachi Simmons looked like he had tweaked an ankle or knee earlier, so he's going to be good, but they've got him on the sideline.
Yeah, I think Coach
precautionary measures.
I think that's definitely the best decision, Scott.
I would say if the game got close, that we could see him again, but hopeful that he can just stay over there and rest for a little while. It's going to be 41.8 seconds to go. As Garrett County's Trey Grubbs, Trey Smith in the backfield, as Trey Scott is in there at linebacker as well as Trent Nyson, Nate Daughtery.
42 seconds left here in the second quarter. Gear 28, Casey County 0. Irvin Group scoreboard.
Singleton awaiting the snap, as he's going to throw one out into the flat, as it's going to be a double pump. Is no good, as the hammer is going to tackle him in the end zone, but they're going to say they stopped at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, good job by the hammer out there, really kind of being active tonight, Scott.
Nice.
He is having himself a ball game tonight.
Nice timeout there, Coach Crutchfield, as
Garrett's last time out.
Trey Scott did a really nice job in coverage, but he kept the running back from throwing the football down the field, but when he pulled it back down and Trace flew by him, the hammer was there to clean up on the defensive effort. 32 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I tell you, Casey's had some trouble snapping the ball in the punt formation, Scott. So kind of be interesting to see kind of how they handle this here with 32 seconds left here right before halftime, having to punt the ball here on 4th and 11 on their own 4-yard line.
Casey County again is trailing Garrett County on the Urban Group scoreboard 28-0. Garrett County has already blocked one punt tonight. Casey County, the second punt opportunity, had a high snap. They pulled it down and tried to run and did not make it to first down. So Casey County has had a little issue, as Dr. Gresham alluded to earlier. Again, 32 seconds to go here in this quarter. In punt formation for Casey County is Landon Long. Awaiting the snap, his heels are in the back of the end zone. Has a pretty good snap.
It's going to be
is
offsides on Garrett
going to
County.
be
Yeah, offsides on Garrett County.
the fly out's about the 30-yard line, but the play is blown dead.
That's what Coach Crutchfield's asking is why. Why are we jumping off sides there? Just line up, look at the football. When the football moves, you move.
Cam Peak back to return this punt, as that's going to be 5 yards. So Casey County will now have it at about the 10-yard line, 9-yard line, we'll say. Needs to get out to the 15-yard line. Still with the punting unit on the field. 30.8 seconds to go. As this one's going to be blocked. Let's find the football, get out of bounds, as that's going to be Garrett County football with 25 seconds to go at about the
15-yard line.
15-yard line.
It's down before halftime. Let's get this ball in the end zone here. Let's go. Come on. Hey,
Garrett,
appreciate our friends at Marksbury Farm being a big sponsor of the Gold Line Sports Network.
Garrett County leading 28-0. Trying to add on to the score, to their lead here on your Urban Group scoreboard. As Parsons, shotgun formation, no more timeouts.
Yeah, no more timeouts for Garrett County.
Parsons looking over the Casey County defense, puts Wood into motion as he's going to throw one out into the flat. It's going to be incomplete as 4 seconds goes off the clock, maybe 5 seconds, 21.5 seconds to go.
Appreciate our friends at the Irvin Group being a big-time sponsor of the Gold Line Sports Network.
Again, at halftime, Superintendent Dr. Barry Lee will be sitting in with Dr. Gresham and talking all things Casey County and Garrett County sports and athletics, as it was a big week for both schools.
Oh, yeah, big time.
As test results were released, and both schools did a great job. Selfishly, we would need to brag on Garrett County a little bit, as we had a great year as our teachers and staff and students. Is this going to be thrown out to the flat to Cam Peak, as he's going to get out of bounds? He gets out of bounds, as he's going to get out of bounds and stop the clock at 13.1 seconds to go.
Yeah, it looks like he gained maybe 6 or 7 yards there, Scott.
He's inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Has to get to the 5-yard line, does Garrett County.
with 13 seconds left here, you still can get a first down, but I definitely, you look like 2 plays now. If Garrett don't get, if they don't have positive yardage here, you might bring Zach Daly on to kick a field goal.
Parsons underneath center this time, as he's going to fake the handoff to Parsons and throw it into the middle. Oh, and he had him open. He had him open and just wasn't able to complete it, as that is going to bring up 4th down for Garrard County, trying to get that one to Nate Daughtery.
Yeah.
That was a really nice play design there as they sold out on Cam Peak.
Yeah, Garrett's going to keep their offense on the field here, Scott.
Coach Crutchfield, 4th and 4, 9.2 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Parsons with the play call from head coach Spencer Crutchfield, leading 28-0. Garrard County trying to punch one in just before the half. Parsons under center.
It's going to be timeout Casey County.
Timeout Casey County. Looks like Coach Crutchfield's looking at the sideline now. Is he going to bring in Daly?
I appreciate our friends at First Southern National Bank being a big-time sponsor of the Golden Line Sports Network, as well as our friends at Danville Office Equipment. Derek Lynch called this morning.
He did.
And he said he already had his lucky Garrard County shirt on.
Well, I tell you, and he was so stressed out about it. I think he actually went to the chiropractor today to get some relief.
Well, we got picture proof.
Hey, we do. As he was really, really tense about the football game. I told him, I said, just relax. It'll be okay. But he gets so tense about Garrard County games.
And if he gets too tense, he might need to call our friends at Sutton's Pharmacy, because Sutton's is also a sponsor of the Gold Line Sports
That's exactly right.
They can kind of help our man Derek out for
Without
some
a
stress
doubt.
relief.
Jessica and James Stringer says, what about middle school Garrard County? Garrard definitely has an awesome incoming freshman class. Yes, ma'am. We talked about them earlier. We're so excited as they have the championship game coming up on the 17th at Madison Central. They have a fantastic group of 8th graders, but, man, their 5th, 6th, and 7th grade is very, very nice to watch as well. This is going to be in shotgun formation. Parsons, 4th and 4. Garrard County putting Peak in motion as Peak is going to get the flip. He's going to get in there to the pylon. That's a first down, but get out of bounds.
Now,
it's going to be 2.8 seconds to go. As Garrard County
a first down. Now, if he got out of bounds, it looks like he did get out of bounds.
Okay, I was going to say I couldn't really tell. They stopped the clock, but I couldn't tell if they were just doing it for the movement. So now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3 or 4 yard line.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
2.8 seconds.
Yeah, last play of the first half here.
2.8 seconds. In basketball, you can still catch and shoot one. You don't have to tap it. So Garrard County looking to put one in the end zone right before halftime. That's under center. Parsons is going to turn and give this one to, what a great play, to Jagger Wood. He's in. What a misdirection.
Good job, Jagger Wood, getting in the end zone.
Great play. Touchdown, Garrard County.
The goal line's just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
34-0 is your score. As, boy, they sold out as Cooper Witt dove off the left side, followed by Cam Peak, and everybody and their brother thought that it was going to be Cam Peak and hand off to Jagger Wood, and he walked into the end zone. This is going to be Zach Daly attempting the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and good kick. And with that, we'll take a break. Garrard County is going to halftime, leading 35-0. We come back, it'll be the halftime show. Hurricane Woods just scored for the Garrard County Golden Lions.
Let's go.
As we'll be right back, Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy. pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back to Liberty, Kentucky at Casey County High School, home of the Casey County Rebels. We're here for Garrett County football in the Countryside BP studio. The Urban Group scoreboard has Garrett County 35, Casey County 0. We are now joined at halftime by the head honcho of Casey County Schools, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Barry Lee.
Hey, man, glad to be here with you all tonight.
Oh, good deal. So, Barry, we got some time here. One of the things, man, I love having you kind of, when we broadcast and we kind of come and do these, we love spot. One of the things Scott and I have really wanted to take advantage of is being able to kind of share the story of what's going on with Garrett County Schools, and definitely kind of use this as a platform to kind of make sure everything is kind of being, we're transparent with what things are going on, but also kind of gives us an opportunity to kind of talk about the great things going on in our school system. So, us coming down to Casey County tonight, thought it'd be a great opportunity to kind of have you on. The hospitality you showed Scott and I last year was unbelievable.
I appreciate it. I think we made a video and all that good stuff.
It was great. It was great, no doubt. So Barry, before we kind of get started here, kind of talk to our viewers and listeners, kind of, you're born and raised.
Born and raised
Casey
in
County.
Yeah.
And so when you were born, you went to Casey County High School, and then you made the decision once you got out of college to kind of come back to Casey County and kind of start working. So kind of walk us through that decision.
Well, I actually started out with a degree in public relations and was working with Enterprise Rent-A-Car out of Louisville, and loved the job, but I wanted to be in education because I had started in education in college. And so just kind of went the I was probably one of the first original Option 6 in the entire state of Kentucky.
Oh, how about that? That's pretty cool.
But I loved it and had a passion for it and taught special education for about 5 years, and then moved to the high school principal position, then to the district. I did leave for 2 years. Oh, yeah. I went over to the Pulaski County district, and but was graciously invited back to Casey County. And then I've been superintendent the last 4 years, and unbelievable journey. amazing community. We're a lot alike.
Oh,
Garrett
yeah, I
County
agree.
and Casey
I agree.
County are. And it's just great to be passionate and see people's passion to make these school systems run effectively and efficiently.
And Barry, in all seriousness, and I'm not just saying this, I mean, I consider Barry one of my dear friends in and out of education, and just kind of getting to know you, Barry. You do have a passion for education, but, man, you have a passion for Casey County.
Yeah, I do.
And it kind of goes back to, being a school leader, now the superintendent of schools here. Kind of, it just means more for you to kind of make sure Casey County is going in the right direction.
It does, and I tell a lot of people, again, our counties are similar. We have a lot of students that grow up in poverty. I was one of those students, me and my brother, and it was teachers that helped make me successful. They gave me that push and that drive, and if it had not been for educators saying, come on, you're going to do this, you're going to be a part of this group, then, there's no way I would be where I am today. And so I've been able to take the passion that they showed me, and I try to show it to as many students as we can, and just showing people that we're a small community, but we've got a lot to be proud of.
Oh, yeah. One of the things, Barry, I mean, just looking out here at this new facility, just kind of, the turf field, the renovation of the press box area here, kind of talk to us, and, you've had some construction projects going on here. Talk to us about what's been going on and then kind of what that has meant for the community as well as the school.
Well, I started as superintendent 4 years ago. In my first board meeting, I started with construction. I had been.
Yeah, did you know that before you took the job?
I did not. I did not. I came in and I said, we've got to fix some things. And the first, we had a track facility that had not been used in over 12 years.
Wow.
And my philosophy is if we're going to offer programs to students, we're going to offer programs to students. We're not just going to say we're doing it on paper. We're going to give them the facilities. So we started with a new track and a new tennis facility. Our tennis facility was falling apart. It was finished this last spring, and then we decided we would move on to the turf facilities of the football and the baseball field and the softball field. We've done a full HVAC and air conditioner renovation at the high school, put 2 awnings at 2 of our elementary schools in less than 3.5 years.
Wow.
So we've been going at it.
You've been busy.
We've been very busy.
Hey, kudos to you. Kudos to the Board of Education members for supporting that work because, just like kids in Case County, we've been so blessed to have our new facilities in Garrard County, and we say our kids deserve it. Our kids deserve the best we have to offer in Garrard County, and your kids deserve the best you guys have to offer in Casey County.
That's right.
And I guarantee that these kids are walking around, being proud of kind of these renovation and construction projects.
Absolutely. We opened the turf facility just a few weeks ago, and we had our powder puff this week because of homecoming, and we had games last night, games today as a pep rally, and did a big bonfire last night, and the culture shifted. You can feel that shift of pride, and again, we're doing the best to put the best teams on the fields, but it really starts with showing pride in your facilities and your community, and I've got a phenomenal board from day one. They said, we want your philosophy. We're going to support you. You give us your vision, and we're going to make it happen. And,
that's great.
It's been unbelievable. Just an amazing board.
So big week in schools in Kentucky with the release of the Kentucky Summative Assessments. So kind of talk to us about what has that meant for Casey County.
It's again, we've got amazing facilities, but we also prove we have amazing educators and students in the classroom. Our scores come back, and sometimes I struggle with the assessment atmosphere that we have in the state of Kentucky. I know some amazing students that may not score as well, but they're going to go on to be very successful in life. But it is a measurement of what we're doing inside the classroom. And, our high school top 15% in the state.
Wow. Congratulations.
33 out of, I think, 228 high schools.
That's getting it done.
Yeah, and then we've got an elementary school that went from orange to the top 15%.
Wow.
And my high school math, top 10.
My goodness.
Not 10%, top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could keep going on. Just a lot of hard work in our classrooms. And I know people think that the pandemic is over, but I always tell people in education, it's not.
Yeah,
we still have a lot of students that struggled those 2 years. They're still in our school system. And, trying to rebound from things like that and help and intervene with these students has been a main focus for us. And we're starting to see that change and that shift over to success.
And then you talked about the academic side, and you talked about it's not all about assessment, and then you brought up COVID. And I'm sure you guys are dealing with an increase of some social and emotional concerns that students have. So, schools, we've had to be very innovative, very aware of some of those increased issues to make sure that kids are receiving the support structures that they need to be successful.
Right, and you know, I'm very active from the legislative side as well, making sure that we have bills and laws and funding for our schools, and that's been a big priority for me, just working with our senators and our representatives, state associations, being very active in that, because if we're not fighting for our kids, then it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
There's other people wanting pots of that money, and we got to keep it tied into our schools. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. We, I don't want to really get too big into it. We got a big constitutional amendment coming up this fall, and I think it's imperative that public education continues to be supported.
Yes.
Public funds go to those public schools. So, kind of Barry, one of the things we were kind of chit chatting about before we went on is the job requires long hours, and man, our families sometimes sacrifice a lot for us. So 100%. Take a minute here and let's talk about Barry Lee's family here. So talk about your wonderful wife and your children, and kind of make sure everybody's aware of Barry's family.
Yes, I do have a family, other than my school family and my church family. My wife, Christy, we've been married going on 22 years, and she is a Gear Up coordinator here at the high school.
Man, we're blessed to have Gear Up, man. It's awesome.
Absolutely, and it's a great program, and she was a PE teacher for, goodness, I think about 15 or 16 years, and she's just very passionate. I always tell, I had a new employee that I was walking around the schools, and I said, we're going to go to the gym, and my wife's a PE teacher. She's not even going to acknowledge that I'm here. And she goes, really? And I said, yes. And I said, because she's focused on teaching.
Oh, yeah.
And we went in. My wife didn't even act like I was in the room. And the employee goes, you were serious about that, weren't you? And I said, she's an educator first.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be my wife when we get home. But she's an amazing person. I said, if it wasn't for her, I would not be where I'm at today.
Amen.
I promise you that. My son graduated last year.
How about that?
I was sitting at the house. It was around 7 o'clock, I think, on Monday night. And I said, I don't remember being home this early in the fall. And my daughter said, Dad, it's because we were always at soccer matches.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's at Eastern Kentucky University playing club tennis.
And had a phenomenal tennis career here in Casey County.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
12th region champion last year.
Let's
I got to
go.
give a shout out to him for that.
Wow, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the hardest working tennis. I said, if everyone had the passion, he fell in love with the sport. And I said, if everyone could have that passion, I said they would be successful.
Oh, yeah.
So he's playing club tennis at Eastern now and doing really well. My daughter, she's following in his footsteps. She's a tennis player, and she's a freshman now, but she's doing really well in that. She's working really hard, and both of my kids work hard in the classroom when it comes to their sports, and that only makes you proud.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, Barry, we wish you nothing but the best, buddy. Man, I value our friendship. Appreciate you and all the support that you provide. We're both active in Kentucky Administrators Association, School Administrators, and the KASA. So appreciate the advocacy that you have across the state, and more than anything else, appreciate your friendship, my friend.
Thank you, and thank you for the work you do. And Golden Lions, you guys got some top-notch people here running this system. So kudos to you all and the program that you offer your community.
Well, I appreciate it, Barry. With that, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with second half action here on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Buy local, eat well at Mark.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever. The Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome back, folks. As about 3 minutes to go before second half kickoff, or I assume. Have we already taken our additional 3 minutes, Coach?
We have not.
We have not.
The old bowling 3 is still to go.
Goodness, the bowling 3 and the bowling 20. Those are the two things that absolutely drive me crazy.
And all sides.
And all sides in soccer. I'm not a fan. Jenny Lynn Whitaker says, love my Jaggers. He's having a big game. Danny
nice
Rankin
game.
asks, what's the score? Danny, it is 35-0. All Garrett County Golden Lions tonight.
We'll start with a run o'clock here in a second.
Mike
half.
Grimes says, great job tonight. Big GC. Love me some Garrett County football. Like I said, Robbie East checked in at the end and said Hurricane Woods.
Hurricane Woods.
I think that might stick.
I agree.
As it is, it's pretty popular. Paul Powell says, loves the look at all these new fields at Casey and Somerset. Said, how do you guys feel about these high schoolers playing on turf compared to grass?
So turf.
Coach Gresham?
Well, I would say turf 20 years ago, I wasn't a real big fan of it because a lot of it was artificial turf. But just kind of seeing what happened in Garrett County, kind of how these fields get laid. My goodness, I mean, it's soft, and it's nothing like what it used to be. So I think it's wonderful to kind of have this opportunity to kind of participate on.
So I will agree with you 100%. I have never, obviously, played on a turf field up until we played on one. EKU had a turf infield when we played baseball a long time ago. But when we got out and started walking on Garrett County's turf field, I've not been here on Casey County's. It's a phenomenal surface. So
yeah, it really is.
It is. It's firm as far as being able to play off of, but it's soft. It may not be as soft as Die House because that is a perfect Bermuda field, but it is a perfect playing surface.
It really is nice, Scott. Scott, why don't we take one more break because we do have the +3 with the run o'clock. We might be short of running some commercials here in the second half. So let's take one more break, and we'll be back with second half action here on the Gold Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community. Immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
And welcome back, folks, here in beautiful Liberty, Kentucky, where tonight the Garrett County Golden Lions are starting the second half with a 35-0 lead on the Rebels, as it will be a running clock situation throughout this second half, and Casey County will be kicking off to the Golden Lions.
And our stellar athletic director, Mark Sanders, chimed in 2 weeks in a row.
That's right.
That Garrett County's had a run o'clock. That's pretty cool, Scott.
So I'm going to
progress.
I'm going to read off here 7 or 8 of these and see if y'all have ever been to any of these. All right. So we have the Sorghum Festival in Springfield. That's pretty close, right? There's the Forkland Festival. I've been to Forkland.
I'm going to Forkland in a week. This week, my daughter is in the art show.
I've been there many times. So they have the Butchertown Oktoberfest in Louisville, the Bourbon in the Bourbon in the Bluegrass, and this is going to be an onside kick as Garrett County is going to field that. That is number 52 for Garrett County, as that is Jolyn Teeter.
Yeah, good job by JL Teeter there, doing a good job covering.
He does a real nice job with his hands, where Garrett County now will have it 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line, leading 35-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County is going to have Parsons still in the football game as QB1. The backfield is going to have Cam Peak is actually going to be split out wide. That's Cooper Witt. It will be the lone setback. Jagger Wood offset for the Golden Lions. Wood's going to go into motion. They're going to hand it to him quickly on a jet sweep as he's following the hammer down the right side. Good block by Cam Peak, as that's going to be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down for Garrett County, as that'll be down inside the 40-yard line for Garrett County.
Hey, appreciate our friends at Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank for being a key sponsor of the Gold Line Sports Network.
Robbie East says Mount Sterling court days.
Court
That's
days.
exactly
I've
right.
Been to court days.
They used to just like sell guns out in the middle of the street. I mean, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, he's right.
They
Yeah.
just trade guns out in the middle of the street. That was just Mount Sterling.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
at Mount Sterling.
That's what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
First and 10, Garrard County Golden Lions from the Rebels 39-yard line as Parsons is going to hand this one off to Cooper Witt. He's going to get out the outside, be short of the first down marker, goes out of bounds after a gain of about 8. As there he goes. He picked up that marker. I had a hard time seeing it over there.
Hey, appreciate our friends at Hunt Insurance for being a big key sponsor of the Gold Line Sports Network. We'll be picking our Hunt Insurance player of the game later here at the conclusion of tonight's contest.
Again, we are in a running clock situation. 10 minutes to go here in this third quarter as Garrard County leads Casey County 35-0. Backfield is going to have Cooper Witt.
Trent Nyson.
I think this is going to be Trey Smith. As Trey Smith
look
is
at
going to
Trey
get
Smith
the handoff
running.
off the right
Get
side.
you
It's going
one,
to be a
Trey
first down. He
Smith.
stays on his feet.
Wow.
Down inside the 15-yard line. As Trace, I knew that wasn't Cam, but I wasn't exactly sure who that was. Trey Smith was showing a little burst of speed off the right side.
Appreciate our friends at Bob Allen being a big sponsor of the Golden Line Sports Network.
Trey Grubbs checking into the game for the Golden Lions as Parsons will come to the huddle with a play from head coach Spencer Crutchfield. Football is on the 15-yard line. Garrard County has to get to the Casey County 5 for another first down.
So Cooper Witt, Trey Smith, and Trent Nyson in the backfield for Garrard County, Scott.
Parsons going to hand this one off to Cooper Witt as he's going to look off the right side as he's going to jump one, not really jumping.
Down
The
to the
kid went
8-yard line.
low. I can't say he hurt him because that's a penalty, but he did jump him as the kid went to
second down and 4.
Hit him at the feet. So it's going to be second and 4 for the Golden Lions as Trey Scott into the game for the Golden Lions.
Number 9 for Garrard County just checked in, Scott.
Second
Keelan Hahn.
and 4 for the Golden Lions here. As Keelan Hahn is going to be somebody you just kind of pay attention to this young man in the years to come. As he's going to have a great career here for the Golden Lions. Parsons, hand off to Witt. He's going to cut one back up the middle, and then he's going to get hit by a middle linebacker there.
Right at the first down line. Whitefielder and Ethan Vines doing a good job coming off the ball and driving their guy back.
Braden Coppage was the stop for the Rebels. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Garrard County now it'll be first and goal
Yeah,
as
he did
picked
end
up the
picking
first down.
First and goal from the 5-yard line here.
Cooper Witt in the backfield this time with
Keelan
Hahn.
Hahn, Trent Nyson.
Parsons hands this one off to – this is going to be Trent Nyson. Get in there, Trenton. As Trenton's going to get in for a touchdown. Garrard County. Good job, Trent Nyson. Glad to see.
I love seeing that.
Glad to see Trenton get a touch tonight.
Hey, the Gold Line's just scored. You can score a job now at nescoresource.com.
Preston Days in Owensville runs all week. It's the same week as Court Days in Mount Sterling. Way better than the Court Days. And that's what Alan Pickett said.
Do they sell guns in the street?
Wow.
Alan Pickett. Now, if Alan Pickett.
You're talking about Owensville. Owensville.
I'm not going to disagree with Alan Pickett.
You never
I'm
know.
not disagreeing with Alan.
Paul Powell says, Mark Sanders was one of my middle school football coaches. I believe it had been 92 to 94. He's absolute inspiration to me.
Man.
Great guy.
Great guy.
I love to
So
see,
blessed
love to
to have
hear
Mark
that.
Sanders
As that
in
is
Garrard
going to be a penalty on Garrard County. It'll back us up 5 yards. No problem for Zach Daly. As Daly has I would say, probably 40-yard range maybe.
Yeah, I think so. This will end up being a 23-yard field extra point attempt.
Parsons is the holder. Good snap, good hold, and no problem with
Wow,
the distance.
look at
Is it
that.
in the middle? And
he
he
missed it.
just missed it to the right. As Garrard County
And it
now
had the
leads on
distance.
your Urban Group scoreboard, 41-0. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here as it is a running clock situation, and we'll continue to run.
This week's Grace of the Game moment by Lancaster First Assembly. The NLT Psalms 138:8, the Lord will work out his plans for my life. Life lesson is when you cannot trace God, you can always trust God. He is working behind the scenes in your life. Pastor Wendell Johnson of Lakeshore First Assembly invites you to join them in person or online.
I tell you, I like having them part of the broadcast. I think
Yeah,
this is a great
cool.
message, positive message every week. I really enjoy them being part of our broadcast.
You know, so let's peel the curtain back a little bit. I mean, the Lakeshore First Assembly and Wendell Johnson has been great friends to the Garrard County community,
no
right?
doubt.
So how many times have they opened the church for the Garrard County Chamber?
100%.
You know, they've opened the church for
Our
Garrard
athletic
County
teams.
schools. They've opened the church for the athletic teams, kind of, you know, being right next door, being just great partners, great friends.
Good citizens, yes.
Good citizens. I mean, they knew parking was going to be an issue, especially for that first game. So they brought in and they paved to where we could put cars in their open field there. So tell you what, folks, the Lakeshore First Assembly, Wendell Johnson, really appreciate everything they do to be supportive partners.
Hey, and then since we're talking about churches here, shout out to Forks Dix River, as this week we start with our brand new pastor, and Pastor Steve Horn has made his way back to Lancaster. Steve and Dee Dee, we're excited. We're excited to have he and his sweet family at Forks Dix River Baptist Church, as Daly is going to put one on the ground, going to be fielded by Casey County, as that is number 10, Mark Clements. As Clements returns it out to the Casey County, about their 44, 45-yard line.
The Garrard County Clerk's Office wants to remind everyone you can vote early starting Thursday, October the 31st, Friday, November the 1st, and Saturday, November the 2nd. This election day is expected to be a busy one with national and local elections, creating a lot of interest, plus several amendments that need your attention. Check out the Garrard County Clerk's Office official website and Facebook page for all the details.
That is around the corner, isn't it?
It sure is.
Timeout, Garrard County. We'll keep it right here, as Garrard County has got Alex Sin in the football game, as Cooper Witt and Trey Scott both in the football game, as is Gavin Baker. Trey Grubbs trying to get, I think the Hammer is still in there at nose guard. I can't tell exactly everybody before they broke to go to the huddle. But looking forward to this second half, Coach. Seeing some guys that hasn't got a ton of reps. They've got some reps, but not a ton of reps.
A lot of practice reps. It's always good to have game reps, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
The game moves a little bit quicker, and then the coaches get to have these guys on film so they can kind of really see what they can do. The Lion Pride Football Alumni Association would like to thank these sponsors for their generous support of our Gold Lions: Bluegrass Bottling, Hewlett General Contracting, and Danville Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Former alumni, we want you. Get back in the game with LPFAA.
Garrard County Golden Lions now has Casey County 1st and 10. Singleton shotgun formation, as he's going to hand this one off to Luttrell up the middle. It looks like Garrard County's interior portion of the defensive line as a whole in there on the stop, as the first one at the bottom was Dylan Hampton. It's good to see Dylan in there getting some snaps. He's a good, strong young man.
Yeah, really nice player there, Scott. I mean, did a real nice job of kind of getting off his block and making a big hit and a big tackle for Garrard County.
Zayden Rayleigh into the football game for the Golden Lions, as Rayleigh is a freshman. He's going to be at one corner. Trey Scott at one corner. Cooper Witt at and Sin at your linebackers. As Singleton is going to roll this one out to hold and not call it. It's going to be picked off by Sin. As Sin is going to be picked off, and here comes a flag after,
so it's going to be an interception, Garrard County. The interception is going to stay, but what they're going to call, Scott, is they're going to call a block back on Garrard County. So the officials saw a Garrard County player kind of make a block behind the line or behind the play, and that's kind of I'm not going to criticize them for that one. That's kind of been a point of emphasis the last couple of years is no need for kind of blocking away from the ball to try to make sure the kids are safe and protect protect the sanctity of the game there. So
I agree with that 100%. But also JL Teeter just got absolutely land blasted and held. But it's okay. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Garrard County Gold Lions. Now after being drove back by the penalty, I didn't see exactly how far it went, but it'll be 1st and 10, Garrard County from the 46-yard line of Garrard County, as Gavin Baker is going to be in for the Golden Lions as quarterback with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, as some of the offensive linemen have changed in there. It looks like Andrew Garcia is in. Trying to see who else. We'll try to get most of those numbers to Keelan Hahn and Cooper Witt in the backfield. Is this going to be a handoff to Hahn? As Hahn is, what a spin move by Hahn, as he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but had to do a lot of work just to get there.
Yeah, Trey Scott's in the game there. You've got J.L. Teeter in the game, 76. Scott, 68.
76 is Andrew Garcia.
Yes.
Billy Goldberg
67.
is in there. As 67 is Landon Potter, freshman. So good to see these kiddos in there.
27.
27 in there for the Lions. Another freshman, and Chad Deere.
I love it. I love seeing all these
Good
kids.
to see those folks. Gavin Baker running QB1 for the Golden Lions. Baker's going to hand this one off to Cooper Witt as he's going to bounce one out to the outside. Gain of about
it's
one.
It's a fumble. Casey
We're
County football.
Say a fumble.
Yeah, Casey County football.
As that'll be Casey County football with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Casey County will have it trailing 41-0 here in Liberty, Kentucky. Again, what a beautiful night for football. We've deserved one. We've had we've had some rough weather that we've had to dodge the last few weeks. As we're going to have a timeout on the field by somebody. As I assume,
Timeout
Casey County. We'll take one, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network in the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Casey County takes the opening snap of this drive and fumbles it, and Garrett County recovers the fumble, where they will have it 1st and 10 right at midfield. As a matter of fact, this ball might be spotted on the 50-yard line.
50-yard line. So, Scott, I think we're about to go to the beginning of the fourth quarter. You got 25 seconds left.
Sure.
In running. Let's get back to festivals.
I want to talk some festival action.
Yeah.
As that is some big time stuff. There's a lot of people tuning in just to talk about festivals, as I'm sure. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County Golden Lions 41, Casey County Rebels 0. We'll be right back here on the Golden Lions Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks. Starting the fourth quarter here at Garrett County with a 41-0 lead. Running clock situation. Gavin Baker in for the Golden Lions as QB1. Waiting the snap, putting Trey Scott into motion for the Golden Lions as he's going to hand this one off. Actually, it's going to be blown dead. It will be a false start. Garrett County. Garrett County will have it 1st and 15 from their own 45-yard line.
Gold Lines will be off next week.
They'll be off next week.
As Garrett County Schools celebrates fall break.
Yes,
we
sir.
hope everybody has a nice and joyful fall break. Get you some rest.
Yeah, it kind of worked out good here for the Golden Lions. It is one of those deals where you'll have a week to, fall break to get. You'll still practice some, I'm sure, but it'll be to the point to where they're kind of working in a little bit of time to rest. Make sure they heal up some wounds that they may have there. As this is going to be a flag on the play.
Yeah, going to be a delay game, Garrett County.
Delay a game. That'll drop us back 5 more yards where Garrett County will now have it 1st and 20. As going the wrong way here. So Garrett County needs, which I have complete faith in the offense that they can do some good stuff. As Gavin Baker is going to keep this one off the right side. As he's got lots of room. As he's got a first down and more. As he's staying on the right side, get down through there. As he's going to be knocked out of bounds just short of the 20-yard line. Gavin Baker with a little bit of burst of speed. What about that?
Goodness.
Speaking of something, saying, my goodness, what about the Battletown Witch Festival in Brandenburg? Can you believe that? There is a witch festival. There's also
I think I'd go to that one.
There is a, let's see, I saw one. There is a Viking festival in Eminence.
Now you got me.
In
Do you have to wear a Viking hat?
You probably do. I'm sure you do.
I'm in.
Yeah, you got to go.
I'm in.
You got to wear all that stuff.
Yep.
There's a Bear Wallow Fall Festival in Nancy, Kentucky. That's just down. Yeah, that's just down
right
south of
right down the road.
Somerset.
What is it? A bear?
It's called a Bear Wallow. Don't you know what a bear?
Waller
Waller in the mud, right? This is going to be a flip out to, who is that? That's not
26.
26. I thought that was Keelan Hahn. That's actually Zayden Rayleigh. Zayden gets a carry. Nice job there by that young man.
Nice job by Zayden. He did a good job of kind of getting that ball and picking up a big 6 yards there for Garrett County.
The St. Luke's Fall Festival, we talked about that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
They have a Boots and Bourbon Nashville Songwriters Festival in Lawrenceburg. Now, why would you have a Nashville Songwriters Festival in Lawrenceburg?
Because is there a street in Lawrenceburg named Nashville?
Well, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe 2nd and 5 for the Garrett County Golden Lions as Baker underneath center. As he's going to pitch this one outside to Keelan Hahn. As Keelan Hahn's got lots of room.
He's
Good
in,
block
Scott.
out
He's
there
in,
for
Scott.
Garrett County, and that is a touchdown. Garrett County, Keelan Hahn. And a late flag on the play.
I mean, I can't tell you what this penalty is going to be. I mean,
Any, mini, miny,
they're going to call it a chop block. He called it a
touchdown. Personal foul,
Casey
County.
I sure didn't see it.
That'll
and I'm staring. I think I've got the same sight line.
That will be a touchdown, Garrett County, 47-0.
I tell you what, Hahn can flat out run the football.
Oh yeah, I told you now. I watched that kid in middle school. He's going to be something special. Into the game for Garrett County is actually nobody because they're going to go for 2. I thought I was about to say Daly. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go as Baker underneath center. As he's going to keep this one. As
Baker's in.
Baker's got some wheels on him. As that is going to be good for 2. And we'll keep it right here as the clock is going to continue to run. 8 minutes.
It's going to be another unsportsmanlike. It's going to be another unsportsmanlike on Casey County, Scott.
As I didn't see the flag there. I'm sorry. I was looking at festivals.
Yeah.
So waiting.
Why wouldn't you be?
Because
why wouldn't you be?
That's what I do. As we're waiting now, as it looks like.
So what's your favorite festival? I mean, you've been talking a lot
So
about it.
mine is probably that I've not been there. My favorite one I just saw is the Gypsy Moon Marketplace in Bowling Green. Would be my favorite if I've ever been there.
Gypsy Moon.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Yeah.
They have a Deck the Yalls Light Fest in Florence. What about, that was they say, Kentucky y'all instead of Kentucky.
Florence y'all.
Florence y'all. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Florence
y'all.
y'all.
So they have that.
They actually had their baseball team, minor league baseball team called the Florence Y'alls.
See, that's what they should do.
I've been to that stadium and I've watched the baseball
It's
games.
not a bad little stadium.
Where is Grand Rivers? Anybody know where Grand Rivers is?
Michigan.
No, this is in Kentucky, but they have a Patty's Festival of Lights. So Patty
Western Kentucky.
Patty must be very important to have her own festival.
Yeah.
I mean, if
And
Patty
I
has,
think she hangs a lot of lights, guys.
she must.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a.
I think it's deductive reasoning, right?
That is very. Now, in Louisville, they also have a Goat Man Festival. What do you think?
That's nuts.
What do you think a Goat Man is?
I think it's nuts.
Yeah.
Paul Powell says the Mountain Mushroom Festival in Irvin's always good.
Now,
Yeah.
Hey, somebody told us about that today. The Mountain Mushroom.
Well, how could it not?
He said Tyler Childers usually sneaks in a few songs unannounced every year. Oh, Kathy Denham says it's Western Kentucky. So does Sean Sinkhorn.
Yeah. Okay.
So see, we're learning something, folks. We're learning something here. Hey, Broadhead Autumn Fest.
Oh,
but here's one we got to talk about.
Okay.
In Somerset, they have the Pulaski County Zombie Walk.
Oh, I'm in.
The Zombie Walk.
I'm in.
What is going on here?
I have no idea. So this is going to be the personal fouls are going to be.
They're having a hard time.
assessed.
So Garrard County's should be on this side of the football.
Right.
And Casey County should be on that side of the football. Officials have a little hard time getting it figured out.
5 minutes and
But
55
wouldn't
seconds.
the majority of the teams know where they just came from?
Well, but to be fair, Casey had two
Well, I
scores
think
for lights.
yeah, I think the
So Garrett's going to kick off
penalties
on the 30-yard
I see
line.
what. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the
Actually-
Pied Piper. They're following the officials back
Oh,
and
yeah.
forth.
he's going to. So what do you do here? So I mean,
You know what
let's
I do?
talk
I
let's
kick
talk-
it over the fence. I just hope they don't hit our car because we're parked up there.
So Zach Daly is going to
He might
be
hit your truck back there.
kicking off
Oh,
from
man,
the
don't do that,
30-yard
Zach.
line
Huh?
of Casey County.
Okay, sorry.
This
I'm
is
not paying any attention.
Get this on film.
Jeff.
I want
It's
you
got
to
to be
get-
like a field goal.
I want you to document this.
I want to
Yep.
see him kick it through the field goal.
I want you to
Or
document
the
this.
goalpost.
As we're going to kick this one from the 30-yard line, is Zach Daly waiting to put the
See
toe
if
to
he
this
get
one? As he
Oh,
is.
my goodness.
He is going to kick it over the fence and home run, touch them all. Zach Daly with the first home run of the Casey County football season. As over the fence, it is good.
I hope I didn't hit her truck.
Golly.
Oh, wait.
I
Hey,
see.
Brittany Linder said Patty's is a big restaurant in Grand Rivers. She said it's a small,
I've
beautiful
heard of it.
town
I've
on
heard of it
Kentucky
now.
Lake.
I've heard of it
So
now.
Paul Mullis checked in.
So
He's-
listen.
It's what he said. He said it's Grand Rivers on Western Kentucky and Lake Barkley.
So I was going to say Lake Barkley because one of the great mistakes I've ever made in my life was I told my daughter I would take her to church camp after a nursing camp on a Friday.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I
You
thought
drove
it was
her
in
all-
Frankfurt and it was in Paducah.
That's what you get.
So you know me, I'm a man of my word.
That's right.
So
You took-
I
I
drove
remember
her.
you all taking off.
Trip, man.
And Paul Mullins told me to eat at Patty's.
There you go.
So
This is
that's
going to be
how
a
I remember
fumble
Patty's.
as picked up by the quarterback as he is going to run out of bounds. That is going to be for a gain of a couple as he was being chased there by Keegan. I think that was Keegan Sparks was
number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also for Garrard County, Logan Forster was giving chase.
Hey, how about Marcus Merida making a play right there as well?
Hey,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah,
What
Marcus.
number is Marcus?
Number 7.
That's number Marcus Merida,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, Marcus Merida.
Marconius Meridimus.
Making a good job kind of
I
shoving
like
him out of
that.
bounds.
I like
That's
that.
aggressive.
Sean Sinkhorn says Nibrock and Corbin. Do you know what Nibrock means?
I've never heard
It's
of that
Corbin
word.
spelled backwards. We actually sang there a long time ago.
Wow.
It's a big deal. As this one's going to be a high snap, but it's going to be thrown in the middle. It's caught by number 8, Ethan Strong, for a Casey County first down.
That looks like something that happened on the backyard
Oh, yeah.
schoolyard
Oh, yeah.
game right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I don't.
My man Skylar Skeens in there getting some
Skylar Skeens,
getting
let's
some
go.
snaps, as is Zachary LeMay getting a few snaps in here on the Garrard County defense. Dylan Hampton still in for the Golden Lions, as Jake Pruitt in, a freshman for the Golden Lions here on the near side. First and 10, Casey County, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Good snap here. It's going to be handoff to the
I think it's going to be
running
offsides
back,
on. It's going to be offsides Casey County.
as that is Devin Payne running the football for the Golden
Hey,
Lions.
Hunt Insurance, player of the game. think we have to go with the Hammer.
I think it's an easy one, man.
I think the Hammer got some work done down here in Liberty.
Congratulations, Ethan Vines,
the
as
Hunt Insurance Player
you
of the
are
game.
the Hunt Insurance Player of the game, as we have prematurely done that before the end of the game, but we feel pretty confident he is the player of the game for the Golden Lions. 1st and 15 for Casey County, as they're going to hand this one off. Get a number 21, as that is Zayden Rayleigh, gets him out of bounds. Nice job that time by the young freshman.
You got a minute and 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Minute 48. Logan Forster in the football game as Jake Pruitt at corners. Just coming into the football game is Chad Deere for the middle linebacker. Marconius Meritimus in as safety. As he's ready, isn't he?
I love
drop
watching
back
him
to
play.
throw the football. Make a play on it, Marcus. As that's a catch by number 8 again, which is Ethan Strong. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Clock is running. Garrard County continues to lead tonight after a very strong, impressive outing tonight here at Casey County, 49-0. 1 minute exactly.
Tell you what, Scott, you kind of feel good about Garrard County coming down here tonight and taking care of business.
They have. They've played a nice ball game, as this is going to be a quarterback keeper off the left side as Skylar Skeens giving chase, baby, as he's going to be wrestled down to the ground by
short of the first down.
Right side of the defensive line. Looked like Sin was in on the tackle. I couldn't see exactly who else. It looks like it's going to be second down.
Could be the
and a couple.
last play of the game here.
30 seconds to go, as I think they're going to try to get one more off as Hatter is rushing in to take one more snap, as he's going to put Payne back in pistol formation, as they're going to hand one off to Payne up the middle, as he is running hard. This young man, as he's going to get in. No, he's going to fall down.
Are you kidding me?
Hit nobody in between him, as that is going to bring this game to a close.
Wow.
As Garrard County Golden Lions start off on the district play with a 49-0 win down here at Casey County. They came down and took care of business early and was able to sit down, let it be set down and get this W. And, Coach Gresham, your final thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I mean, Garrard County come down tonight. Scott did exactly what Garrard County needed to do. Had the opportunity to kind of get started, in district play here with a big win. Love the amount of fans that kind of traveled down here to Liberty today to kind of support, their Garrard County football team. Now Garrard County goes into this open week, get some rest, rest up these, kind of bumps and bruises and a little bit of some minor injuries. And then Garrard County plays Marion County in a big district game here in 2 weeks at Lancaster. So kind of excited to kind of see how this future holds. 4 wins in a row for this Garrard County football team, Scott. So I kind of love seeing all this positive momentum going for this football team.
Again, the player of the game today was the Hammer, Ethan Vines, as he comes in and plays a great football game. Had a couple of tackles for losses and his first touchdown as a Garrard County Golden Lion, as he was able to pick one up on a fumble and to get into the end zone. So, folks, we're not going to labor anymore. And, folks, for Dr. Caleb Gresham, Jeff Jacobs, and Scott Bolin, until next time, God bless America, and let's go, Garrard County.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, tradition means just a little bit more. We know hard work and extra effort create a lasting impression. And while times may change, one thing never will: our commitment to you. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunization immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better. UrbanGroup.com. The Urban Group, Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Hunt Insurance, we understand the desire to protect what's important to you: family, business, life. Every day we strive to continue a legacy of caring commitment. That's always been our driving principle. Now, more than ever, the Hunt Insurance Agency.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.